do her thing. Make her way down to the ring. Well, here comes the big forgiver. Well, here comes the great piss monster. But now she's become a big time wrestler. And formed a team with Undertaker and Lesnar. Barbara Pierce is here to do her thing. Make her way down to the ring. Well, here comes the big forgiver. Well, here comes the great piss monster. Don't make a move that you'll regret. She's gonna give but never forget. Don't even try to pin her down and beat her. She'll get back up and hit the fist one stardust. Barbara Pierce is here to do her thing. Make her way down to the ring. Well, here comes the big forgiver. Well, here comes the great piss monster. I slam down the fool with her. A little bit of Monica. Barbara Pierce is stronger than any woman. She put you in the corner, run into our jingle jam.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Looking forward to a 5-star admin stream.
What are you doing? Stop it. Pippa, this is when you needed to show off the most. Oh, Pippa. Pippa's got a cat chair.
Ben, my dude. How are you? How was your day? It's Wednesday night and you know what that means. It's Ben Potter PlayStation Nation Peace BENXT time. Hope all is well and you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Thank you so much, Stephen, and thank you, The Will of Phil, as well. Looking forward to a 5-star admin stream. Thank you very much, guys. Sorry for that unconventional start. You can see the top of it there. Pippa has a chair. A throne, really. But she's tipped the whole thing over. What are you doing? They can't see you. The whole point was that I was going to pan it out so you could see her, but you can't. She's got her favourite toys on it. She keeps knocking it over. I'm really sorry. What are you doing? Get in the chair. Get in the chair. Unfortunately, she's being a gremlin right now, so we're just going to... You know what? We're just going to crop her out. Sorry, Pippa. You're getting cropped. You're getting cropped off. There we are. She doesn't exist anymore. Hello, everyone. I'm moving the wrong thing. I'm moving everything at once. Stop doing that. There we go. And now she's just being an arsehole. Okay. Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Good day, everybody. Welcome. I hope you're all doing okay. Thank you so much for joining me again. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, The Will of Phil, for the blips there. Sorry I didn't react immediately. I was trying to get this diva to perform. She's now hiding behind the chair. You know what? We'll see if we can get her. Ready? Let's see if we can get her. I see you. She's gone. Come here. Come here at least. Come on. Come on. No, she's not going to perform for us, unfortunately. She is not going to perform for us. Hello, everyone. It's... Oh. No, that's not her. That's just some... That's a bit of the microphone. I was like, oh my god, look, you can see her ears. No, it's just a bit of the microphone. Fucking rubbish. There she is. I'm going to do it. I'm going to lift you up on your throne. Yes, I am. Oh, yes. There we are. One way or another. Look at that, Pippa. That's what I wanted to show people. But you were too busy chasing hair bobbles, which are way more exciting. Look, there's one just there. Oh no, she's seen it. She's seen the hair bobble. Right, there we go. So that's Pippa's throne. Ah, that's my hand. Do you want me to drop you? Little asshole. So there she is. This is probably the best look at Pippa you've actually ever gotten because she's so... Stop it. Her fur is so dark, she sort of blends in. But, there she is. There she is. It's very exciting, isn't it? We just got the chair this afternoon. To be honest, we're just sort of thrilled that she's even entertaining going on it because normally she... Yeah, okay. Normally she gets new toys and then just fucking leaves it alone. I'm going to put you down now. There we go. There you go. Oh. Hi, everyone. Anyway, there we go. We did it. We did it, everyone. We saw Pippa on her throne. That was definitely worth the hassle, wasn't it? New shirt alert, by the way.
It giving big Pippa energy confus 178 pippate cat.
What the What the fuck was that? Oh, that was the name of the that was the name of the emote. I thought Carla was having an absolute meltdown there. Thank you very much, Stephen, for the blips. Also, very big thank you to Nebulous Waters, who subscribed earlier today. Welcome to the thickness. Thank you so much. And also DJ Chisels. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Stephen gifting us up to Misfit Dad 76. Welcome to the thickness, my dude. Thank you so much. And it doesn't stop. K Alltop has very generously gifted 5 subs to Vegetables, Forgotten Media 141, Wee Mad Rach, Daniel SD Wit, and M the Emu. Welcome to the thickness, guys, courtesy of K Alltop. Thank you so much, K Alltop. That's so fucking lovely of you. I really appreciate it. And to, obviously Stephen as well for gifting. So anyone who's gifted subs, thank you very much indeed. I appreciate you very much. She's having a bath now, so it's probably best that you can't see her. God, look at all this horrible green screen fuzz. This is what's normally cropped off the edge of frame, but that's fine. Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome along. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. We're kicking off BENXT this week, which will start very soon. I'll catch you up on what I've been doing, what the intention is. It's exciting. I've made some awful things. Lord Brotovich and a couple of others have made some fantastic wrestlers who will be joining the roster as well. There's still a few more we need, and we're going to make a couple today, which hopefully shouldn't be too stressful. And then we'll crack on. Thank you, Addy P, very much. She does love to abandon toys. This one, though, she fucking loves it for whatever reason. Don't you? She's fighting hair bobbles again.
It's the always ominous of Ben Potter stream time.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you. What are you doing? They can't see you. Can you be interesting on stream?
For Pippa's hair bubble fund.
Thank you, Ellie. Well, as long as hair bubbles are required in this house as hair bubbles, there will be hair bubbles for Pippa because she doesn't understand. She thinks those are for her. They're her favourite toy, so she'll always play with those. And the Spaceman 01, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Hang on. Stephen coming in again. We'll just wait a second. We'll just wait. Standing by.
Just wanted to hear the alert one more time.
That is the pufferfish eating a carrot, for anyone who's interested. It is one of my favourite noises, so love it. Anyway, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. BENXT tonight. Bit of admin before we get underway with the admin. Tomorrow, Peter and I will be doing our first Worst Games Ever stream together. That is courtesy of smashing through a Patreon stretch goal. Thank you so much, patrons. So we'll be over on the Worst Games Ever channel tomorrow, immediately following the conclusion of my Demon's Souls stream. So that'll be from 2 until 4 p.m. So I hope to see you tomorrow morning at 11, and then we can all hang out for 5 hours. We're going to be playing Resident Evil 6 in co-op. Finally, the best Resi game of all time gets its moment in the sun. So please join us tomorrow for that. Also, just gone out for executive Patreon producers on Worst Games Ever, the uncut version of this Sunday's YouTube release of Worst Games Ever. Next episode out this Sunday, by the way, everybody. Please look forward to it. I edited it. It's the first ever episode that I have edited of Worst Games Ever, which is mad because we've been doing it for 10 years. But it was very much Peter's edit for the longest time. Then Mikey obviously stepped in during Vidiots, and then Peter took back over when we came to TripleJump, and then James, Alex, and Kieran have been editing it between the three of them ever since. So this is my first opportunity, and I'm really excited for you to see it. I'm very proud of it. So that'll be out on Sunday. Right, let's crack on then, I suppose, shall we? Or do you want to hear about my day? I'll tell you about my day if you like. I was in the office. I saw people today. We were taking down the studio. We were taking down the art and the things off the shelves and stuff. It's very bittersweet. So that's largely all packed away now. And so that's a bit sad. But that's very sad, really. I don't know why I sugarcoated it. It's very sad, but needed to be done. So that's how our morning was spent. And then I went into town and I met up with my friend Robert Ramsey, who's one of the editors of pushsquare.com. If you're familiar with that website, good friend of mine. And we had a lovely catch up, and that was nice too. And then I came back here and I made some more wrestlers for this stream. And here we are. That's my day. I feel a bit crazy. Look at you. Yeah. Do you want to be lifted up again? No, she's doing the cat equivalent of biting her thumb at me by kicking her face over and over again. So there we go. Techi Weo, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Good to see you. Right. Oh, God, hype chest. There's all sorts of hype trains going on. Thank you so much. Did you have a catch-up or a catch-up? No catch-up, actually, so very much catch-up. What are you doing? Stop being weird. Come here. Gotcha. All right, then. If you insist. Okay, I am actually going to click into the game now. And here it is. Hopefully, WWE is going to pay attention to our wishes this time and not play music. Because they did that last time, and that was annoying. So please, no more of that. Thank you very much, 2K. Don't have a creator safe mode. And then let us have flipping noise. Right, Pippa, I'm going to pull your throne forward slightly, so you don't fuck up the green screen. There we go. Much better. Okay, where best to start? I suppose we could go into universe mode and we could have a look at the roster so far. Because there's a couple of things we need to do, as I alluded to. That is not Barbara Pierce. That, my friends, is Commander Pierce from Mass Effect. That's the stuff she wears around the ship. If you've been watching my Mass Effect streams, you will know Commander Pierce. She has an armor-inspired intro, the pink and the brown, but unfortunately, that for some reason that attire is only wearable on entrances and not in the ring. So of course she wears her evening gown there and then. Dean the DM, thank you for gifting a sub to putting too many syllables in. Transcendent Pony. Welcome to the thickness, Transcendent Pony. Thank you very much, Dean the DM. That's really kind of you. So let's have a look. We've got BENXT, right? I've sort of co-opted the existing calendar. So Backlash, that's ours. Clash at the Castle, that's ours. Oh, DJ Chisels, thank you for gifting a sub to Barbara. Welcome to the thickness, Barbara. Glad to have you here. So we've got all the usual ones. No crazy names for them. I've just stolen all of these. So these are our pay-per-views, and then obviously we've got BENXT every Wednesday. So the roster. You can see at the bottom the championships that I have created. We've got the BENXT Women's Championship. We've got the BENXT Men's Championship. We've got the BENXT Wide Championship. And we've got the BENXT Tag Team Championship. Slight spoilers for some of the wrestlers who are on the roster now. So the intention is to have a women's champion, a men's champion, and the tag team champs and the B tier title to be intergender. So anyone can go for those. Yeah. So let's look at the participants. We've got not all of these guys in. We've got Ann Horse. This was community created. Thank you very much. Barbara Piss, of course. Brian Michael Bendis, of course. We've got the little cannon apple boy, which weirdly was created by Lord Brotovich. And I have translated what it says in German on the shirt, and it does say, "Please don't hit me." Chavo Guerrero, naturally. Commander Piss. Daronk is in the house. Danny DeVito's here. Not the best Danny DeVito, but there we are. Dave Benson Phillips is here. Dick Mychenko is here. He's got the double pigtails now. He's trying something different. Emma the Bear. Don't look at it for too long. It is a bit frightening. Gollum's here. Grimace is here. Hannah Montana is here. James Jenkins is here. Judas the Pidgey is here. Let's go. Now, a little bit of background. Have you ever heard the phrase, a horse created by a camel is a horse created by a committee? This is a professional wrestler created by a committee. This was the drunken efforts of myself, my girlfriend, and my brother when we stayed up to watch WrestleMania. We took it in turns to add something. The result is Les Go, who I hope you will be welcoming towards and will, with open arms, have Les Go be part of the BENXT roster. So Les Go is coming. Lord Brotovich, of course, he's there. Mr. Black is there too. Neil Buchanan. Pippa the Cat is back in action. Pau Musek is here. Santino Marella is not there. I downloaded him for fun. Scandal Penguin, bit of a makeover. Maybe I searched Penguin and just downloaded the only thing I could find and then renamed him. Who's to say? Simon Miller is here. Trowling Badger is here. Wet Boy, looking so accurate. And the Winkler. So we've got him. This is our roster so far. There are still a few outstanding that I would like to add in time. So that is Steven Seagal, Brian Butterfield, the Fisher-Price car, Carla, the Italian lady who reads the alerts, Rules Boss, the Puffer Fish, Sparkles, and Billy Ray Walrus. Today, we're going to create Billy Ray Walrus and Rules Boss. I think we can do that and add them to the roster. But please... Okay, Lord Brotovich has made Bobby Babalooni. Fantastic, we will download that. Silas the Dog Boy. I'm taking notes. Does anyone have any recommendations for characters we should have? Silas the Dog Boy. I know we're missing a couple. We don't have Connor. We don't have the curator, Dr. Anal Hill from the Dark Pictures games. Fisher-Price car, I did say that one, so we do need that one. If we can... Sparkles is on the list. We don't have a Sparkles yet. Did I say Sparkles? I did say Sparkles. Hard-on. If we create a hard-on, I think people are going to riot. People's feelings about hard-on were made pretty clear yesterday, all right? We're not going near that. We also don't have a Ben, a Peter, or an Ashton yet. So if anybody wants to make those, by all means, plural, do that. Can we have Ashton and then scrambled Ashto like Finn Balor and the Demon Finn Balor? If you want to make those... then by all means do that. Is there anyone else that people would recommend that you'd like to see in the roster? Because I'm maybe not going to have time to make all of those. I've made quite a few wrestlers, as has Lord Brotovich. Thank you very much, Lord Brotovich. Mona Wanks, I'm adding it to the list. Mona Wanks. Speaking of Dr. Hill, did you see the movie? The Until Dawn movie? I have not. I've heard it is not very good. Pippa Funnel, if we need women. Well, now it's intergender. We can have the rosters, the male and the female rosters collide, but obviously there is a male advantage here in terms of the numbers. So yes, we do need more. We do have Dick Manchinko, we do. Zombie Cheggers. Okay, Zombie Cheggers, sure. Let me add that one in. Hang on, let me just... Zombie Cheggers. Mikey, sure, we can have Mikey if you want. How tiny can we make Peter? I think he can be like 5'1" or something. Maybe. Ivy the Haunted Doll. Well, Ivy was sort of a donation sound, so was Robot Lady, but here we've got Carla. So I'd like to have Carla instead, if possible. So that's my goal here. So far on the to-do list, we've got Steven Seagal, Brian Butterfield, Fisher Price Carr, Carla, Rules Boss, Pufferfish, Sparkles, Billy Ray Walrus, Silas the Dog Boy, Mona Wanks, Pippa Funnel, Zombie Cheggers. I want to see how the Eggs Budden would look. Okay, sure, we can add Eggs Budden. I don't know what that's going to be. If someone wants to make the Eggs Budden, they can. We also don't have legs. Legs is not in... Is this legs? We don't have legs. If someone wants to make legs, I'm going to add legs to the list. I don't know the best way to put this out for people to make if they want to. I'll try and make some of them. Carla mixed tag team with Santino would be great. Just call it lol. Absolutely. No depiction of Carla could ever match the magnificence of the image I have of her in my head. While we do this, admin, do we have any royalty-free music requests that I could stick on in the background? Something that can soothe us through the strem. Ben G? Yeah, if someone wants to make Ben G, then by all means, make Ben G. I'm saying this like I'm not making Ben G. I don't know how to do that, but there are clips of him on the internet that you could cut his face out of, so that could probably work, I imagine. What do you think, Pippa? Yeah? I'm going to lift her up on her throne. Just so people can see her again who maybe haven't seen her yet. No. There she is. Yeah? What's up? Not really sure what to make of this. I'll pop you back down. It's just nice to see her use a toy. What fun. Pippa needs a throne in BENXT. His name has escaped me, but 50p's worth of garlic. Okay, so that's Michael Jugson. We also need, what was that? What we got? Where am I looking? Where am I? Bonklin? Yeah, we could add Bonklin in if someone wants to make Bonklin. Bonklin in there. Beggy Mops, of course. Beggy Mops, yeah. He was in NXTJ. If we can get Beggy Mops in there. I would love an ode to data design interactive, maybe Ninja Bread Man or Anubis 2. I bet there's some Egyptian attire, so I'll put Anubis 2 in. God, what a laundry list of homework here that we've got to do. Right, someone said that the lo-fi Pokemon music from the other day was good, so I'll whack that on. Where are we? What's it bloody called? Pokemon. Oh God, can I go to my history? Am I able to do that? Are you capable of doing this? YouTube? Do we think this is going to work? Where are we? It wouldn't be in here, would it? Why would it do that? We're now back to 6 days ago, and it's just like, yeah, sure, no, I know what you've been up to, but actually, no, I don't know at all because I'm a terrible website. Back to Tuesday. We were listening to it on Tuesday, weren't we? Where is it? We're scrolling. We're nearly there. Surely we're nearly there. What time did we have it on? Just after 10. There it is. Found it. Here we go. Right. I'm going to stick that on now for you. Have a little bit of background noise. Fuck me. What is going on with my brain? What's up with my brain, huh? Anybody know what's going on with my brain? Any input would be appreciated. What's going on with my brain, please? Okay. Right. I'm going to scroll back. Where are we? Beggy Mops. The Beggy Mops was upsetting last year. Wide Gaming Alex. As in like Half-Life Alex? Bonklin, DeRonk, and Judas, collectively known as the Nuzlocke Foundation. Could we condense PlayStation Nation into a single person? The Blast Games logo. Really? Just the Blast Games logo? I mean, we can do that. That sounds like something I could do. The Blast Games logo. Good lord. Okay, yeah, Half-Life Alyx, but wide. The wide championship being... Okay, right, hang on. Half-Life Alyx. Wide. Right. Could we go down the Celebrity Deathmatch, the video game route, and include every member of InSync? Nathan Cake, great shout. Okay. Getting really in there with the deep pulls now. Okay, I will now list... I will list the to-do list once again now. Steven Seagal, Brian Butterfield, Fisher Price Car, Carla, Rules Boss, Pufferfish, Sparkles, Billy Ray Walrus, Silas the Dogboy, Mona Wanks, Pippa Funnel, Zombie Cheggers, the Ex-Budden, Legs, Ben G, Michael Jugson, Bonklin, Beggy Mops, Anubis 2, the Blast Games logo, Half-Life Alyx, Wide, and Nathan Cake. That feels like plenty of wrestlers. But I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need help creating some of these. I will paste it into the chat and pin it. I am not forcing anyone to make it, but if you would be willing to give me a hand creating these, uploading it with the hashtag BENXT, that would be fucking amazing. Right. Let's pin that. There we go. So that's the full list. Pamela Anderson as well. Forgot about Pamela Anderson. I can make some poorly made ones. I'm not great at it, quite frankly. That's what I spent most of yesterday evening doing, so you don't need to worry about that at all. Okay, and then we've got I've shown you the championships, haven't I? There they are at the bottom. There's the women's, the men's, the BENXT Wide Championship. We've got the Tag Team Championships there, and then we've also got men's Money in the Bank and women's Money in the Bank. So what I'm envisioning for this stream is to make ourselves a Billy Ray Walrus, make ourselves a Rules Boss, and then what I would like to do is on the first episode of BENXT, we've got an arena ready. On the first episode of BENXT, I would like to do a tournament, but not a tournament, maybe a battle royal for each of these championships, because I've had to set a champion in order to add the championship to the show. But if we do a battle royal for every single championship, then we can crown the first proper champion for each championship. And that way we can lead into the proper first episode of BENXT with actual champions. Or rather, maybe we should get through the first... Oh god, I just vacated it. There we go, get back in there. Maybe what we should do is if we look at this, we just have the first regular BENXT, and then Backlash is just where we crown our first champions across the board. I hate to add to the pile, but I'd love to see a Hideo Kojima, Jeff Keighley tag team. I bet someone's already made those, actually. Hideo and Jeff. There we go. Tavish. We're not making a Tavish. Tavish is not joining the roster. Do you want to hear something really embarrassing? I need a Wii already. That's pretty bad, isn't it? So after all that excitement, I'm gonna go relieve myself, and I'll be right back, and then we're gonna crack on making ourselves a Rules Boss. But in a second. So I'll wash my hands, or maybe I won't. I'll never tell. Okay, we're back. We are back. We should have EE Tim. What's that? Who's EE Tim? Is that what you've christened the man who does the loo roll? EE Tim? Who is EE Tim? We've all come together and we've decided we need EE Tim. Does someone want to explain this in-joke that I've apparently missed while I went to the toilet? Oh, EE Tim is what is said when you make the P time thing wide. Okay, so if I go back to P time and make it wide. So that is EE Tim. That's what you've decided is EE Tim. So it's just a man in a hazmat suit. EE Tim. Fuck's sake. I mean, it's objectively brilliant. I can't fault you for that. I'm a big fan. EE Tim has what a backstory. Trying to explain that to someone. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Pippa's asleep in her chair now. This is great. She's just joining me for the ride. DJ Chisels, thank you for gifting a sub to EE Tim. Where dreams and thick streams, ahoy hoy. Welcome to the thickness, EE Tim. Welcome. Right, then let us get cracking. We are going to create ourselves a rules boss and a billium. A billium reum walrusium. Superstar. New. To be fair, I think Rules Boss defies gender in a lot of ways. He seems to sound different every time I talk to him anyway. Let's go completely with no attire on it whatsoever so we can build up from there. I seem to remember Rules Boss wrestled in very, very tiny trunks. And of course he had his hat, he had a phone tattoo on his chest, and a pencil moustache. Is that right? He also looked an awful lot like this too, face-wise, so we're off to a good start. Body. What sort of... He's a bit jacked, brother. Maybe he's a bit slimmer than that. What we got? I seem to remember he had great muscle definition, but he wasn't necessarily the thickest boy, you know? I mean, he wasn't that. What do you reckon? That might be what I started with, but I'm going to say he's a cool 5'10", and he's 240 pounds bang on. There we go. Skin color, whatever. That looks fine. Attire. This is where things get real serious. Edit this boy. Quite frankly, those pants, too big. We need smaller pants. Those are also too big. Can we get smaller? I think we can probably get smaller, you know. I think there are smaller pants for our boy. How small can we get? I'll take your speedoist pants. Now here we go. This is what we're talking about. These are very small pants. And those are PVC. Great. I think that's sort of the size we're potentially wanting here. Was it two-tone last time? Those are similarly small pants, but this will give us the difference where we can put purple and gold on. If you are making some pants, we go purple or gold on the side. Yeah, cool. Too tight. Not tight enough! And we put purple on the front. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, man. That's what we're talking about. That's the Rules Boss. Purple and gold right there, brother. probably got to be black down there. There's a bit of definition down the side. And I think we definitely want to change the material to something a bit shinier. Like, oh, metallic. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Premium. There are children watching these tighty-whities. Those are some good-looking pants. Yeah. Those rules aren't gonna boss for me, brother. I think we're off to a cracking start, Gromit. Did he wear shoes before? I seem to remember he didn't. It was just pants and a hat, wasn't it? I've said it before. I'll say it again. Wrestlers who don't wear knee pads make trunks look like pants always. Yes, you are right. There's something weird about seeing a wrestler without knee pads on. Head. Head? Says Rules Boss? Absolutely. We would love some. Now, which of these is the hat that we had in the last game? Someone very kindly made Rules Boss in the last game, so I'm sort of reverse engineering the boss. It's definitely none of these. I don't think it's any of these either. These actual WWE headwear. Oh, there it is. Didn't he just... Yeah, he just wore a crown, didn't he? Is that right? Anybody remember for certain? I think he might have just worn the crown. Possibly. I seem to remember that anyway. Let's have a look in the other... Just see if there's anything else. No, those are just... Lovely. Very pretty. Head accessories? Horns? No, that's not it. It was the crown. Thank you. Okay. A few people saying that. We'll go with the crown then. That is an official piece of WWE headwear, seemingly. Colour. Gonna make that gold too. And probably that bit at the bottom. Also gold. And that bit, more gold. Even more gold. And that needs to match the purple on the bottom. Lovely. Ben, are you making yourself in the game? Because if your alternative attire isn't a white singlet with your face so it resembles the Cheeky Ben swimsuit, I could very well riot. That's a great suggestion. I'm not going to make myself. If someone would like to make BAP, then we've got James Jenkins in here, but we have no BAP. So if someone wants to make BAP, I can definitely add a swimsuit if that's needed. Hello, I'm Gabler. I hope work was good. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you're here. Settle in, because you're about to see some very tight pants. Now let's get this all metallic. Oh yeah, look at that. That metallic, that premium metallic sheen. It's actually made of vulcanized rubber, so it'll never perish. There we go. Look at this handsome lad. He's basically red. He's basically done. But yes, mustache and a little phone tattoo on his pec, I believe. I'm at work in the US with Ben searching for tinier and tinier pants as my background. Sounds like a good day at the office, my friend. This is not where this is just attire, isn't it? So we need to go into appearance for mustache. Facial hair. We can get a bit crazy with his facial hair. Maybe he's been working on it since like. I mean, that is an exceptional mustache. What a heel. When I went to go and see Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan, no big deal. I'm just something of a hardcore wrestling fan. Just went all the way out to Japan to watch a wrestling show. Don't even worry about it. They had a wrestler who's their champion called Ozawa, who I'd never heard of, I've never seen before. And he was fucking brilliant. Not just because he was an exceptional wrestler, but he was so charismatic. the Japanese crowd were cheering for him as a bad guy over Kenta. And if you know what wrestlers are, that's a big deal. He's also got a really shitty mustache. It's just very funny. It's just such a bad guy mustache. Anyway, Ozawa's great. I really enjoyed him. Pro Wrestling Noah. No, I don't know her. Fucking outrageous. Hello, Peter. How you doing? Can we have the Nintendo Switch noise box, please? Yeah, of course you can. Always ready, baby. Only one, though. The first hit is always free. I mean, that's the moustache. But can we get more annoying? Oh, that's dreadful. I mean, that's also very good. Oh, there's a lot of terrible moustaches in here. Whoa! Whoa! Shit! Fucking hell, look at that shit. I mean, I'm voting Love Hearts personally. That is awful. Let's do it. Gonna make it black so it contrasts a little more so you can see it a little easier. We'll make that also. There we go. And now we need to give him his tart. His tart for his tit. Body tattoo. Let's see what weird shit we can put on his body. Designs. Got a phone in here? No, I don't think it'll be in this one. It might just be in Misc Images. Is there a phone? There might not be a phone. We may have to replace his tit tap for something else. Oh, man. Can we stick the EU flag on him somewhere? Good point. There might be the EU flag in here. Or we could just cover him with every single European flag in this game. I don't think we've got an EU flag. Oh, we do! Excellent. Over his heart. Can we get a little game? Can we get a bit closer on the area I'm actually tattooing, please? What a weird angle. Stupid game. There we are. Change that opacity a bit so it looks like a real tattoo. There we go. Looks great. And now put your clothes back on, son. Fantastic. That's a rules boss. That's a fucking rules boss, right? If you ask me what that is, I'd tell you that is categorically a rules boss. He had a cape, didn't he, for his entrance? Gotta get the cape on him. I thought you wanted the Finn Balor angle. What, all crotch, no brakes. Mean. You get it? Just like the wrestler. I said it just the same as the there's the Finn Balor angle. Bloody hell, rules boss. What are you doing, man? Why are you doing this, rules boss? Can't believe rules boss did that. Fucking awful. Right. Got a bit sexy there for a second. Upper body. Is it a back accessory or is it a torso accessory? Oh wow, look at this shit. Crazy. None of that. That's what I call a tuck. Whoa. Cody, that is too much. That's way too much, man. Maybe it's a neck accessory. Maybe it's a neck accessory? Hello, where are capes, please? It's got to be upper body. I'm just looking in the wrong place. Is it outfits? Oh, it's in jackets. What? Really? What an insane place to keep capes. I've scrolled past it, haven't I? Jackets, there we go. God, you're right. Where are we? So many ways to keep warm and dry. Would love to see a cape in here eventually. What is that? Just some wings. No. There we go. That looks really silly. We've also got some other capes too. Classic jacket though. Looks just like a jacket. Ideally we need one that's two-tone. So maybe that can be purple and gold for sure. Color. Gold, naturally. That, of course, will be purple. That will be gold. Brilliant. Looks fantastic. Imagine if there was a search tool in Create a Wrestler. Quite frankly, I think it would crash the game every time you used it. And I'm not being facetious. It crashed earlier when I was just adding champions to universe mode. Lost its pissin' mind. That is a shiny man. And he's got a shiny plan, let me tell you. Billy Ray Walrus will obviously be a little more complex. But that's looking good. Happy with our boy. Oh, no, save that. Seeing how the online Create a Wrestler search thing works, I can only imagine it would be awful. Yes, exactly. Agreed. Right. Now to type his name out 5 dozen times. Oh, Srule's boss. Who is it? Srule's boss. No scepter. Can I give him a scepter? Is that an option? Is that for like entrance only or something? Rules boss. We can have the boss, I think. I think that's an option. Oh. The bull, I saw there. The brawler. No? Oh, I'm literally hovering over it. Jesus. The boss. Close enough. Menu screen pose. These are all exceptional, obviously. I quite like that one, actually. That's a good one. They cheer him. He's from Europe. Can we just do Europe? Fictional? The internet. There we go. Can't be asked with the crowd signs. Sometimes it doesn't show the crowd signs that I've set anyway, so can't be asked with that. Weight class, we've set that already. Whoa, get your hair back on. Fighting style. That guy is a technician. And his statistics, we're keeping it a cool 75. This would also be a request if you make anyone. Do not touch their stats, just leave them as is. We want it as level of playing field as possible. From the other side of our phone call. Oh. Do not upload. So that is our first boy. If you've not caught my NXTJ streams or my sort of custom roster streams in the past at TripleJump, hopefully you should all have a relatively healthy supply. I know it's not been very long since I started streaming here, but you should have a supply of channel points. Now, what we do is we let you gamble those channel points on the outcomes of the matches so you can bet on who you think is going to win. It's fun and it's low stakes, but also gamble aware, do not gamble in real life. It's bad stuff. But here it's safe. And now I suppose we need to sort his entrance. Do we have him? I think he needs the Tyler Bate entrance where he waves. I think he waved in 2K25, so we'll do that. You might need to edit Ann Horse's stats. Think I just copied one off the roster. Don't worry, I'm Matt Nerico. Firstly, thank you for making Ann Horse. I've already edited all the ones I've downloaded, so they're roughly around the same level. I've got 1.2 million channel points at TripleJump, and for what? I mean, look, you could have plastic Roman Reigns with his cardboard belt. That's a lie. I just was trying to segue. I don't know what you're going to spend your points on. I wish I could transfer them here, but it don't work, mate. It don't work like that. I need to update my champions, don't I? These are a bit out of date. To be fair, some of the current champions are not on the roster, so there we go. Custom superstars. Where is Rules Boss? There is Rules Boss. Custom entrance. Here we go. Wait, seriously, why is Roman Reigns an action figure? I think they added it. Jesus. You know you can add in. Getting distracted now. Gonna do this before I lose my train of thought. Here we go. Tyler. Where are you, bud? Tyler Bate. So I think it's one of those codes you can redeem within the My Faction mode, and you get it. I've got a couple of those. I think they did it in previous games as well. You could get like a plastic Cody action figure and a plastic John Cena one as well. It plays exactly the same, but it just looks like an action figure, which is a bit terrifying. There we are. That's what we wanted. Save it for Universe as well. Technically, if that channel stays online, we can use our old TJ points to unlock the few emotes left stranded over there for 24 hours. Very true. I'm going to try and move all of the me-centric ones over to here. Most of them are ready. Still waiting to hear if my toilet emote has been approved. It's taking them ages. But thanks to your incredible support, after tomorrow's stream, I will have hit the threshold to apply for partner. So hopefully it won't be too long. Hopefully I'll be approved, and then it won't be too long before that's instated. And then any emote that I upload immediately gets activated. It doesn't have to go through approval anymore. So then I can add all the fucking toilets that I want. They can't stop me. Is Jeff in here? Have we put like, is Jeff's in the chat? Yeah. So right, they let me have Jeff, which is obviously someone's actual face. That's Jeff Keighley. They were like, yeah, that's fine. That's just a guy's face. But a toilet? Fucking, you can't do that, mate. That toilet has a family. You're just doxing that toilet. Fucking ridiculous. Partner, I hope you're married. Yeah, actually, I don't prefer to think of myself as a Twitch partner. I prefer to think of myself as a Twitch spouse. And that's how I would like for you to address me. Married to Twitch. Right, we'll see how long it takes for us to make Billy Ray Walrus. And then maybe we have a crack at Carla. Get another female member of the roster on. That guy looks so much like Tavish, it hurts. Ugh. Right, we're going to start with a Blanc template again, and we'll build our Billy up. Then don't make the mistake I did of adding Billy's actual face as face paint, only to realise half his face would wipe off during his matches. No, I'm going to do something way worse. I'm going to try and recreate his face in-game with the tools that are available. He's going to be a big pink man with weird white splodges all over him, and it's going to be upsetting, and I'm sorry about that. But also I'm not. So there. Body type. He's a big boy. Big boy is our William. Yeah, we'll go with that as the base for Billy. He's much heavier than that. He's literally a walrus. But do we make him short like a toy or big like a walrus? I'm going to put him sort of 5'8". We'll put him 5'8". For some reason, you can move it down from 5'8", and it's not 5'7". So we'll put him between 5'8" and 5'7", and that's what we'll do. That's the basis for our William. Skin color. We can't have him be Grimace purple or Rules Boss purple for that matter. We've got to get pinker about this. Whoa, that's pretty pink. Yeah, that's more our speed. I'm going to need, as much as, you know, I am his father and creator, I'm going to get a reference picture up. Billy Ray Walrus. If I Google Billy Ray Walrus, it does show up in Google image results. That's fantastic. That is my contribution to the world. Is Google searching Billy Ray Walrus and being able to see pictures of him. Hello, Cat. How you doing? Let's get a good look at him. There he is. He's fantastic. He's beautiful. Okay. So this boy's eyes are gigantic. We got to try and... Why would I want to zoom in on his mouth? Let me see his eyes. His eyes. Face deformation. Region. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the good stuff. This is the asymmetrical face thing. Am I making it bigger? Are we doing it? Giant eyes. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, this is so hard to use. The directional buttons do not operate as you would imagine they do. Oh, it's awful. There we are. That's a giant eye. And then I can press square, and now he's got much bigger eyes than before. Hi, Cat. We're making Billy, or we're trying anyway. It's you know what? No, let's not have that attitude. I'm making Billy. That looks just like him. That looks exactly the same as him. Right. Okay, his big, beautiful eyes, and then he's sort of got no nose whatsoever. Can we sort of flatten his nose to the point that it doesn't really exist? And there's no button to immediately get it all the way down to nothing. Height, depth is really what we want to tone down. Bring that nose all the way in, son. Ah, shit. Depth. There we go. We gotta do more than this though. Nose tip. We need to get that nose right back into that face. Get back in the face now. That's probably the smallest we can realistically make his nose. Alright, for one. I'm feeling pretty sad about it. He also has no ears, so although to be fair, his ears will be covered by his mullet, so that's probably fine. But we should get on that too. Fold those ears right back into his face. Vertical stretch placement, low, high, back. That's it. Fold those bad boys back there. They're pretty out of the way. He looks a bit like the fish people from Sinking City. I've not seen that. But Billy being described as a fish people, I can only assume is a good thing. Okay. That's a pink boy. I think it's time we crack on with the stuff that's actually important, like the hair. It's a bit like Barbara. It's all going to come together when the facial hair and the hair starts being applied. And we're like, that's him. He's emerging from the clay. Appearance, hair. God, I wish there was a better angle to view some of these hairs. I know you preview them by putting them on, but also it'd be so much easier if you could rotate them in the menu. Look at that nose. There's got to be a good mullet in here. None of those look like mullets, really. That's sort of a mullet, but not quite what we're after. It's close, though. He just looks just kind of polite. He's like got an anime character's face. Oh, okay. That's not it. To be honest, I think the one earlier might have been... That's more mullety, but it is also sort of more normal hair. What are we thinking here? That's just normal hair too. Normal hair, like a mullet isn't normal hair. Is that a mullet? No, it's just hair. It's got to be in here somewhere. The perfect hair is waiting for us in here. Again, sort of mullety, but not quite. That's the Chris Jericho hair from 2007. If we could have that fringe with just like a ponytail, would be sorted. Looking very good, but that's not our Billy. That is not our Billy's hair. Man, I think we might have to go with the one from earlier on. Unless that will do the trick. That is good enough. Right. Yeah, there we go. That's good. And then his eyes are blue. They are bright blue. Can I get a closer look at the eye, please? Which eye are we editing? The right one. Oh, these are all quite scary, so let's go with that. Shame we can't increase the size. Actually, his pupil is like, it's all black. And then it's actually what you would consider the rest of it. What are we doing here? Oh god. Is bright blue. So yeah, that's blue, which is actually, that's terrifying. That's actually really scary. But that's what his eyes look like. He's got giant pupils and then it's blue and he's got no whites in his eyes at all. Oh, it's kind of murky in there though. I don't want it to be pure white, but I also I want it to be blue. But it's not really coming through. Oh, fuck, what do I do? Maybe we just go with that. This is horrifying. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that, but that's it. Those are his eyes. Perfect. That's a haircut that says all party, no business. Yes to a mustache. He has a strip across. He's actually got a goatee too. We got any goatees in here? What's this? Oh, that's just mustache. We can do goatee separately. Okay, cool. Cool. That's fine. Just the one strip across, please. Sure. I tell you what, he looks a little bit like British independent wrestler Will Cruz at the moment. Obviously not the skin color. Fluorescent pink, but certainly the hairstyle. Goatee. I just want a soul patch. Just want a little soul patch. Or a thick one. That one. The Christopher Daniels. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go with that. Make it the same color. Cool. And he's also got sideburns. Of course he does. There we go. That's them. That'll do. Sorry, late to the stream. Can someone please tell me who he is making right now, as it is really unclear? You tease? Where are his eyebrows? I think we can get thicker than that. Oh, it's really horrible, isn't it? Really horrible. Evening, Ben and chat. Mostly been lurking during TJ streams, but just want to say it's nice seeing you stream, and I wish you all three the best of luck onwards. Thank you so much, Shibees. That's really kind of you to say. So thrilled to have you here. I hope you'll come to future streams. Right. Facial hair done. Of course, he does have his iconic chest hair, which we need to do. Body hair, chest. Feels weird. What about the please keep 2 chevrons apart from the car in front chest hair? The love heart is pretty fucking good. Gonna have to do that, I'm afraid. Opacity? That's full opacity. Alright, okay, fair enough. I think he looks great. I think he looks fucking brilliant. I don't think he's ever looked better. So, if we go to clothing, I think we can start applying some, or is it tattoos if we go to appearance? Because he does have white patches around his eyes and he's got tusks too. So we need to apply those manually with facial tattoos. There we go. We want designs, and there's some basic shapes up here. Okay. Oh, this is gonna get weird, everyone, because it wasn't already. So, as a member of the games industry, I know all too well what it feels like to be laid off. Wishing all the TJ peeps the best of luck in landing on your feet. Love you all. Thank you so much, Cybergrim. I hope work's treating you well. I hope you're in a stable place. God, the speed of that rotation. Oh. This is gonna be fucking awful. Ooh. We might need to do this per eye, actually. Oh, fucking hell. I've rotated it to the point where actually when I'm pressing up and down to change the size, it's going the wrong direction and it's throwing me off. Right, yeah, he's got a white bit around one eye. Sort of from there onwards, and then the same on the other side. Change the opacity down to 218, sure. Let's try and remember that. Am I able to duplicate this tattoo? No, why would I be able to do that? That would be ridiculous. If I press save, what does that do? Oh, no, don't. Okay. God, I thought I was going to leave then. Designs. This Billy is going to follow me into my dreams. Goddamn right, your dreams. He'll lull you off to sleep. Proper gently. You'll sleep fantastically. It'll be the best night's sleep you've ever had. The last night's sleep you'll ever have. Down to 218, roughly. Doesn't have to be exact, but there we go. Image placement. Let's try and match this as best we can. This is such a... What are we doing? Guys, what are we doing? What's happening here? He's looking good, though. I keep thinking about the really deep, fast Billy did in the Olympic Games streams, and man, I wish we could use that in WWE 2K. That Billy was unbelievable. He sprinted so quick. That's an all-time Billy right there. I'm shocked that this is working like it is starting to look like him. Hey, never doubt it, man. Never doubt it for a second. Right, he also has around his moustache and mouth this one. And then we need to do some tusks for him. Some tusks. Opacity. Oh, fuck. I always go too far. And it takes ages to speed up.
Happy
Fucking hell!
birthday, Ben, and thank you for all the years of entertainment and the impact you've had on my life. Many happy returns.
Nate, that's unbelievably generous of you. I don't really know what to say. Thank you so much. That is crazy, crazy generous of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just going to take a moment. Nate, thank you. That's really, really kind. Not just the donation, but the words as well. Like, means a lot. Thank you. That's a lot of bath chips. Will you fucking let it go? All right? Thank you, Nate. And if that's the same Nate, I think it is. Been a real champion for Peter and I in our Worst Games Ever Discord as well. Really appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Bloody hell. Thank you, Nate. Right, now back to making my walrus. The impact I've had on Nate's life. Nate, I hope this doesn't impact you in a negative way. Got to pull up my reference photo of Billy again. For fuck's sake. Right, it just touches the goatee. Fucking weird, this, man. No time to get emotional. Got to give this pink man tusks. It's a real job, okay, Mum. It's a real. By the way, I was at Weatherspoons earlier, meeting my friend for lunch, and I was wearing this shirt, and a lady was staring at it the whole time. And I was just sort of, I was standing back, letting her pass because I was going to the toilet, and she just walked past and was just like. And I was like, do you like it? If you go to streamlabs.com/confused_dude/merch, you can get yourself one of these. It's an original Kiss Me I'm Barbara shirt. But she didn't ask any questions about it. It was weird. It's really weird. Amazing. Thank you so much, Nate. I hope the rest of your day goes really well. Okay, tusks. Do we have any triangles? I think we do have a triangle. Okay. Color. We'll go the same white, and then I think we can do an outline. Yeah, give it a bit of definition. Image placement. Here we go. Please stand by. Tusk. Move. Oh, God. That is not the direction I thought it would go. This is why I know it's got three sides I could feasibly use, but this is why I'm rotating it all the way around this way, so it actually makes sense in terms of the directions that I'm pushing to change the size of it. Oh, fucking hell. It works a little too well, actually. That's a tusk. That's a fucking tusk right there. Husky Tusky. Okay. Billy is taking shape. Outline. That one. Can't remember what opacity we set it to. It's just sort of... just starting to fade slightly. Let's say that's it. And round we go. Round we go. Round we go. Nearly there. Right. Try and get a similar size. What? It's deforming with his face, which is making it a little tricky. Maybe he could just have a tusk that's shorter than the other, huh? How's that? Yeah. That's him. That's our boy. And you know what? Before you ask, no, I'm not going to give him any clothes. I am going to make his pants the same color as his skin. Because our boy doesn't have any clothes, and this guy should not be inhibited by similar restraints. Take those pants off. And let's get him some... he needs some... yeah, that's it. Give him some nice shorts. Colour. Ooh. Behold a master at work. If you squint, he's not wearing any pants. And is that not the true goal of this, really? He's magnificent. Oh, look at the mullet as well. Look at it sway. Brilliant. Don't squint. If you squint, you get banned. Who needs an entrance attire? He's perfect. It doesn't get any fucking better than that, man. Brilliant. Okay. Let's fill him in. Billy. Billy Ray. Warless. He's looking sick. He's looking unwell. There we are. Billy Ray Walroo. Yeah, seems right. Remember Billy Ray Bottress back in the day? God, that was good. Remember when Twitter wasn't shit and you could set up bots? We had a rules boss bot that I made that when you tweet it, it replies, or it replied with a random like rules boss phrase. It'd be like, hello? And I made Billy Ray Bottress, I should say, as well. Skip over that glottal stop there. And every day he would tweet a random, it was like a phrase, and it was, yeah, I could have been a lot better, and then it was X, and then Y, and then X and Y had loads of permutations, so it could have been, yeah, I could have been a lot better scuba diving member of parliament, for example, and it would just shuffle those every day. I loved that. I was so proud of those that I worked out how to be fair, someone else programmed the bot. I just learned how to do the basic coding to get the phrases in, but I loved those. I was gutted when Elon Musk fucked it up, as he does with everything. It was great. Is that bot account dead? It is now, yeah. Because it doesn't work. I mean, the account is still live, but if you tweet it, it's not going to do anything. It won't reply, it doesn't post anymore. It sucks. Sucks, man. Imagine having a social media platform that no wasn't perfect, yes was a hellscape, and then somehow making it worse in every way possible. Rubbish. You could set up a Billy bot on here with a stack of random quotes. I suppose so, yeah. But then the chat might get just spammed with Billy. I wanted to make the Is This Simon Miller page into a bot, but had no clue how to do that. So I just scheduled daily posts. I mean, that's another way to do it, for sure. Bit more user intensive, of course. Big Bill. Have I gone past Billy? Billy. I think he's just going to have to be called Billy Ray. There's almost certainly no walrus in here from what I remember. This is why I've been sort of enjoying Blue Sky recently. Because no, I don't have anywhere near as many followers on Blue Sky as I do on Twitter. But Twitter sucks. And the people, the real ones, the people who follow me on Blue Sky actually want to see the stuff I have to post, which is nice as well. It's a far less pressure-filled environment. Billy Ray Walters. Close enough. So if you, that's where I exclusively post about what I'm going to get up to on streams, by the way. So if you have Blue Sky or you're thinking of, if you have Twitch and you're like, I'm fucking done with this, fair enough. But if you want information on what I'm streaming in a given week, give me a follow on Blue Sky, because that's where I post about that stuff. I'm enjoying commenting on your Blue Sky. I'm enjoying having you comment on my Blue Sky. It's nice, it's fun, isn't it? Lovely to have you all there. Right, what pose have we got for Billy today? Oh, that's a powerful one. Sass is on show. Oh, they're really good. Oh, which one do we do, man? It's a bit too sexy, actually, that one. There are so many poses, it's ridiculous. Oh no, his hands are going through his body. That shouldn't be how that works. I'm going to go with that. Let's go with that. Not think too much about it. From Newcastle upon Tyne, England. There we go. That's where he was born. And that's where he'll fucking die. Fighting style. Powerhouse. Statistics. We're leaving them the same. I have a feeling that a lot of these guys are going to have the same finishers because I've not changed their... I've just set their fighting style and left it. So we may have to come in after the fact and tweak things as we go. But at the very least, they will have the important stuff. They will exist, and that's nice. How are we doing on this music? We must be nearly at the end of it now. Well, we still got another 10 minutes. Let's sort his entrance out. Obviously, he needs the one... he needs the Drifter, doesn't he? Elias. Custom entrance. I did give Anhorse a couple finishes and SIGs. Amazing, thank you. The ones that you and Lord Brotovich have created will definitely have unique movesets and things, because I imagine you've put more thought into it than I have, whereas I've just made them and that's it. I copied the moveset of a random superstar to mine. How do you do that? Have they added that for this game? Because I seem to remember in the last game you couldn't just apply that. But I've no idea. Right. What is it called? Would it be called the Drifter? That feels like a vague thing they would name it in this game because he's not in the game anymore. It's in the moveset thing. Okay, cool. What would it be called? Is it under the? It's called Walk With Me. Okay. Oh. Is it custom? Oh, where would it be? These are all actual... Oh, maybe I just need to do the motion. It's probably under motion, isn't it? I'm trying to copy it from the superstar. Walk With Me! Let's see him. He should come out with his guitar now. So I may need to customize Neil's then, I'm hearing, to change it slightly. There we go. Love it. That'll do nicely. In Create a Moveset, you can copy from Superstar and select which bits you want to copy. Oh, amazing. Maybe I've just overlooked that in previous games then and assumed it wasn't a feature anymore. Do you like Dick Machinko's pigtails? I think they're very nice. So Neil Boo Cakes. I'm going to change his entrance so it's different from Billy's. We'll give him... we are going to give him AJ Styles' entrance. Why the hell not? Neil Buchanan wants some. I know it will be problematic, but I wish games would use a voice bot to pronounce whatever you type. Topspin on the OG Xbox would read whatever name you gave yourself. That is mad. I love the idea of that, but yes, with the increased online nature of not just society, but also video games, that is going to be so bad. Right, our roster's looking good. Look at that. Ann Horse, Barbara Piss, Billy Ray Walrus, Brian Michael Bendis, Kleiner, Cannon Appleboy, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Commander Piss, DeRonk, Danny DeVito, Dave Benson Phillips, Dick Machinko, Emma the Bear, Gollum, The Great Carly is not going on the roster, Grimace, Hannah Montana, James Shakers, Judas, The Pidgey, Let's Go, Lord Brotovich, Mr. Black, Neil Buchanan, Pippa the Cat, Pal Musek, Rules Boss, Santina Morella, Scandal Penguin, Simon Miller, Troweling Badger, Wet Boy, and The Winkler. Severe lack of female wrestlers on there, but we do have an intergender roster now, so... Can we make Pippa a bit OP, please? Last time she was so weak, I think you owe her this. You know what? That's fair. We can definitely tweak that. Chavo Guerrero, I think you mean Charlie Guillermo. Oh god, do you reckon that's the same in here? We should make sure it's the same in here. So we'll buff Pippa. We'll rename him Charlie Guillermo for his ring announce. Bobby Babalooni I need to download. I'll do that in a bit. And maybe we'll quickly create Carla as well. Lol, and we'll put her in a tag team with Santino. Another tag team for the division. That'd be great. Pippa, where you at? Pipster. Why can't I read the alphabet? I'm looking at male superstars. Fuck's sake. Ugh. She's not on her throne anymore, so I can't show her to you. Overall, yeah, let's buff her a bit. Make her a bit more durable. Pin escape, let's set that up a bit. Strength, sure. Maybe a special and signature can be a bit higher. How's that? 79. Little buff for Pippa. There we go. Lovely stuff. I also made a zombie Cheggers, and by made, I mean somewhat copied his face on an existing zombie. Yes. Yes, Lord Brotovich. I'm glad you did that, but also, how dare you? I'll download him after I've done Charlie Guillermo. Again, what a sentence. Saying a lot of interesting sentences for the first time ever this stream, which is pretty cool. I'm just deleting some names from my list. Rules Boss is gone. We're going to make Carla in a second. I'm just looking at the list of names. I forgot how fucking ridiculous it is, this shopping list of people. I'm just going to put in another drink order. There you go. Yeah, this isn't horrible taste, by the way. I hope we can all appreciate that, but we're okay with this. We're gonna download Zombie Cheggers. I hope we're okay. We're all okay with this, maybe. Right, now we got to wait for it to load the front page, and then we got to search, and then we got to wait for it to load that. That's a really good Kenny Omega. Also, that's an exceptional Malachi Black too, / Alistair Black. Decent Joe Hendry. I hate when people upload stuff and they put the real images as the thumbnails. Makes it impossible to know what you're downloading. I know you can click on it and then have a look. And most of the time, like this one, well, actually, that one doesn't look too great. I was going to say it looks pretty good, but I'm not sure about that, Penta, quite frankly. If only the announcer would say, "Shut up, Cheggers, you're dead," when he won a match. Oh god, that's something else I've forgotten as well. I've set the entrances for these guys, but you also need to set the fucking finisher. Like, if you win, the victory animation is different from the entrance. Why can't it just copy across the both? I appreciate the extra customization, but please, can there be an easy just apply to everything this thing? For crying out loud. Right, hashtag. Let's have a look at my hashtags. Search for it. They're all BENXT. There we go. So we should have a couple of new ones on here. Oh no! Oh, it's so scary, Lord Brotovich. That's really frightening. I also didn't name that guy Charlie Guillermo. I need to do that. Oh, fucking hell. And we've got a Bobby too. Oh, there's Bobby. There's Bobby Babalooni. Fantastic. Hi, Evelyn. It's Bobby Babalooni. Oh. Great stuff. Thank you, Lord B. Appreciate it. Could be worse. Could have been naked jungle cheggers. A very good point. It can, as we have learned from Twitter, it can always be worse. As we've learned from the world. But to a greater extent, Twitter, the metric by which all things are judged, it can always be worse. Right, Charlie Guillermo. Where is he? There he is. Have we got a Milo or Bird from Asda? No, we don't have either of those things. It's a good Chavo, though. Ooh, Chavo. Dun 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 dun. He's not from New York. Where's he from? Is it El Paso? Is he from El Paso? Texas? Tejas? That's a guess. Waiting for a big Chavo fan to confirm that for me in the chat. I'm just going to set that there for now. Boo him. He's a booable boy. El Paso. Thank you. I know my Chavo. He wrestled on TNA a few weeks ago, and I was so fucking excited. Look, that's fucking Chavo. Didn't have the right music, though, of course. But one day, when he is inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame, as he rightfully should be, both as a tag team with Eddie Guerrero and on his own, two-time Hall of Famer Chavo Guerrero Jr., I'm looking forward to hearing that music again, properly. These are your only streams I can catch live since I live in California, but I watch all the VODs. Great stuff. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you're able to join us live, but I'm also glad you're enjoying the VODs too. It's a point of great pride for me that I keep that VODs channel as easy to use as possible. Everything in a playlist, everything date stamped. May not know this, but the whole layout of the TripleJump VODs channel was sort of my doing as well, with everything all laid out very meticulously, so you can find things and watch them all in sequence. So I hope that's been useful. But thank you for watching the VODs. Thank you, Buddy Games. Good to see you. Hope you've had a lovely day. Oh, we finished our Pokemon music. What can we do now? What can we listen to now? Sims soundtrack? That's a classic. Sims 1 build music. There we go. We love that one, don't we? Na 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 na. That's the buying music. I'm confusing it for. Oh, thank you, VOD Squad. Sounding off in the chat. Appreciate you. Theme hospital music. I could play the opening bars of Ooh Chavo before we get in trouble, probably. Shall I do that? You know what? I could set that as an alert.
Ooh, Chavo.
That's it. That's all you get. I'll play it again.
Ooh, Chavo.
That's it. I think I could probably get away with that as an alert, but I'm also a big fan of the lol 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 and also so. Is Big Giant Circles copyrighted? I have no idea. Not a clue, I'm afraid. That's a follower noise if I've ever heard one. I've not set alerts for followers because you fucking crazy lunatics, 1,500 of you have followed in the past week. You don't want to hear an alert 1,500 times in a week. I think that would drive us all crazy. Thank you so much, Josh. That's really kind of you to say. Everyone's doing okay under the circumstances. They're producing exceptional stuff on Twitch and YouTube. I urge you to go and support them if you're in a position to do so. You could set it as a custom bit amount alert. Very true. Donate 1,000 bits. You get Ooh Chavo. I'll think about it. You know what? I've got a to-do list here. I'll put it on there. Ooh Chavo alert for 200 bits. How's that? We'll do 200 bits. You get basically any other 100 bits. You get lol 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 lol. No, you get the pufferfish, and 200 or more, you get Ooh Chavo. I wouldn't want to hear 1,500 ooh chavos. Don't speak for me. Sorry, guys. Jeez Louise. Oh, I just splashed my drink all over my desk. I'm going to grab some toilet roll. I'll leave you in Chavo's capable hands. There we are. Don't want to get my stuff wet. Okay. I've stole some toilet roll from EE Tim. Oh no. It's gone on my placemat. Oh, beans, you guys. Oh, beans. I've got these really cool little it's gonna key out. I've got these Pokemon coasters, and it's just a bit of paper inside this plastic thing, and it's got all wet. That's a pretty stupid fucking design for a coaster, isn't it? That if it gets wet, it's ruined. Make sure you use a coaster. I'd rather you irreparably damage my coaster than my table. What a disaster. What a waste of Wednesday juice. I didn't spill much, to be fair, but it was enough to just... It was like 1/2 centimetre out the top of my drink, and it's just... It's all over my glasses case. Fucking disaster, this. Shit. It nearly went in a plug, but it didn't. But it didn't, so that's fine. Could have been worse. The story of my life. I sure hope nobody comes in and sees a load of balled up toilet roll on my desk. That'd be pretty embarrassing. Huh, guys. Okay. Right. Sorry, coaster. I know you're wet, but you're going back into active duty. Mmm. Tastes better in my mouth. And you can put that on a t-shirt. We got any music there, The Sims? Oh, no, there it is. Okay, right. I left you in the hands of Chavo. What is being drank, I think, based on taste alone, that is a Tesco vodka with a Pepsi Max mango, I think. I think that's what we're dealing with there. Didn't change his name. Name information, there it is. Oh, they did Kerwin White. Rubbish. That's not what we want. We all know his social account is Ooh Chavo. I correctly guessed the drink, apparently. Is that a good thing? So what was his name again? Not Char. What was it? Was something Guillermo, wasn't it? Someone's gonna have to remind me what his name was, what his first name was, technically speaking. Did I miss Josh subscribing? Josh, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Josh Diffo. Thrilled to have you with us. Charlie Guillermo, thank you. Charlie Guillermo is so good. Well, Chavo's not there, but we can have Charlie. And Guerrero, even though we have Eddie Guerrero on the roster. No, we don't have that. We do have Guillermo, though. Can I interest you in Guillermo? Or Goodmanson? Or Gutierrez? Ridiculous. Okay, we've updated Chavo. Charlie Guillermo. You know what I might do is Google Italian Carla, and we'll base it on whoever shows up. We could do who's this? Carla Bruni Sarkozy de... Oh my god, that's a lot of name. Born Carla Gilberta Bruni Tedeschi, is an Italian and French singer, songwriter, and fashion model who served as the First Lady of France from 2008 when she married then President Nicolas Sarkozy. Is that too political? Do we make Nicolas Sarkozy's wife? Or do we choose a different Italian Carla? Maybe we choose a different Italian Carla. Okay. We could make Carolina Carla Fracci. She's dead. Maybe not. It's not going well, is it? Do we have any unproblematic Italian Carlas that we could base our Carla on? I'm going to put Angela Merkel in the game if you do that. The sort of uniting factor between those two Carlas was thick, luscious brown hair. So maybe we just use that as the basis for our Italian Carla. I don't know about you, but I sort of see Carla wearing a suit. Maybe, sort of professional. So perhaps that's how we make our Carla. New. Here we go. What is the basis? Obviously, she's got to have an Italian flag on her outfit somewhere. In fact, if she's going to be in a tag team with Santino, because I downloaded a Santino, I've got a load of custom images, including his, like the style of his Italian flag that's like on his gear. So maybe we give them matching gear, actually. That could work pretty well. He wears a singlet, doesn't he? A blue one. So perhaps I can try and make something that looks kind of similar to Santino's gear. Santino? Morella. God, Santino was great, wasn't he? That's a funny guy. Miss him. Do they still have the Italian entrance music from 2K24? They do have the Santino Morella entrance, I'll tell you that much. So... luscious brown locks. Where are we? May not have one as a basis here. Perhaps that is our Carla, and we will customize her from there, maybe. Italian Patriot. Right, I'm not going to customize much. We'll just change the hair and the outfit. That's not in there. Attire. No, attire. There we go. You got a big mouth, John Cena. My favorite of his is where he keeps saying, and that's the bottom lines. And Stone Cold says, it's the bottom line. And then Santino says, but sometimes I like to say more than one thing. And I thought that's brilliant. It's just, he was so funny. And we don't have anything like that now. And it makes me sad. We've got R-Truth. But it's not the same. Santino's brilliant. Santino is still brilliant on TNA/NXT with Tricky William and the Hard Boys. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. He calls Joe Hendry Joe Henry. It's fantastic. He's great. Ring attire? What's the tire's phone number? I love that that's your first chat as well. Isn't it Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio? Fandango. Yeah, he's great. Baptista. I'm the manimal, Baptista. Phenomenal. Genuinely brilliant. I will always love John Cena. So simple, but I laugh every time. John Cena. And when he called Kane Kane, that was funny too. Oh, hi Kane. Great. Really dumb, but so good. Okay, those are some Luscious Locks. I'm no Luscious Locks expert, but I'm going to go with that. Color. Yeah, a little darker. There we go. Looking good. That's the basis for Carla. Is everyone okay with this? I know we have all heard her for a couple of weeks. We have yet to see her realized, but this is the basis for our Carla. And now we are going to give her the same singlet as Santino, by which I mean just our singlet. It does mean having to remove the default clothes that this model has, so we will start from scratch. Cowboy boots, of course, very practical in a wrestling ring. So, I think it's under outfits that we want to go. Oh, there's a necklace there. You know what? You can keep the necklace. That's okay. I'm alright with that. Ah, where am I going? Outfits. There we are. Right. Where are we going? Cultaholic, hello! Hello, Raiders, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. What's been on this evening? Is it Jack and Owen tonight? Is that what you've been up to today? Did the Fabes win? Up the Fabes? Are we doing it? Oh, it's Fraser. Hi, Fraser. Saw Fraser earlier today. Thank you for the raid, Fraser. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing some WWE 2K25, as you may be able to tell. And at the moment, I am creating a custom wrestler called Carla, who I'm trying to give an attire that is similar to Santino Marella's. At the moment, these are very revealing singlets, though, which I'm struggling to find a singlet that's remotely appropriate, because these are just straps. Can we get something a little more than that? Maybe I need to use a real one that's off an actual wrestler, perhaps. Oh, I know the WWE, like giant haystacks and that. That's it, Fraser. You've smashed it in one. That's a swimsuit. Come on. Give me more singlet than the ones you've given me. Stephen, thank you for gifting us up to Cultaholic. Welcome to the thickness, Cultaholic. You know what? You get the full treatment now that I've been redundant. Wet dreams and thick streams. Welcome to the thickness, Cultaholic. That's it. That's what you get. Thank you, Stephen. That's more sort of the singlet that I was thinking of, but obviously it's covered in someone else's stuff. I just want a plain singlet. Is that too much to ask? That's the Wendy Chu. Oh man, why are there no normal singlets? Oh fuck's sake! You see that shit? State of that. Awful. Oh, hello. That's better. That's a much. Is that Molly Holly? That outfit? I'm trying to place that really. Let's go with that, because otherwise we'll be here forever. I'm looking at a photo of Santino. He goes with the blue. Yeah, it could be Mr. Perfect actually. I thought that, but like it's added extra bits to cover Carla's modesty, so wasn't sure. His is sort of just like an actual blue color, like that. They're not going to match exactly, but we're going to do our best to get the Santino look that we can. And then we'll make the back black. Sorry, oh my god. Make the back black. There we are, because that's what Santino's looks like. And I know that we have some Santino imagery stored, so let's get that on the go. There it is. Now, I know it says Santino and it doesn't say Carla, but they're going to be in a tag team, so it's fine. Why is it slightly askew? That's weird. Let's rotate that slightly. There we are. And he had some stars down the side as well. And I think we do actually have the stars. Santina. That's her. Have we got his stars? Oh, God, the zombie images it's downloaded. Those are horrible. Lord Brotovich, why? We do have Santino's tattoos, though. Just in case we need it. Hello, Desi. Okay, maybe we don't have the stars. That's fine, though. Maybe I'll just put some accents on there. By which I mean some shapes. And we'll make that also. Team name Santino Morella lol. That's good. Maybe I will. Is that looks brown. Is that correct? It's because I picked brown, isn't it? Even that image looks askew by default. There's something wrong with this outfit. Right, stick that there. Oh God, the rotation is messing with me. Oh no, maybe this isn't the right color. Maybe we add a couple of straight lines perhaps instead. Keep it fucking simple. Or lightning bolts or that. That's fine. Image placement. Maybe like there. And then on the other side as well. Just to give the front of the attire a bit more to go on, you know? Add new image. Same thing again, please. Right. Color. That one. And then okay. There? Is that something? It adds something, I think. Just makes it a little more interesting to look at than it just being pure blue. And that's our Carla, I think. Very simple. Doesn't need to be anything more than that, I don't think. We should probably give her shoes. That's only fair. And also I want her to protect her knees as well, because that's, you know. And maybe her elbows too. We don't want her to have to retire early. Let's give her some protection. Make sure that she takes those bumps safely. Big roller skate elbow pads. Maybe yeah, that's it. That's the stuff. There we go. Cool. Then we can copy that to the other side. Then a couple of knee pads. And then we're sorted. Knee pad. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need anything more interesting than that. Copy. Maybe Carla is just slightly tilted. Carla is clearly from Pisa. That's got to be it. Right. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I copied that knee pad over. Why is it totally different? For fuck's sake. Okay, we want... Yeah, we'll make those blue. Have we got any other accents on them? No, we haven't. Okay, let's get rid of these shoes then. Let's get a shoe that has more than one colour like that. There we go. Colour. Those are actually some pretty cool shoes. Brings the whole outfit together, I think. Yeah, 2 different knee pads kind of works. You like it? The wonky knee pads? We'll just give a wonky knee pad. You know what? Fine. Wonky knee pads is fine. Okay, that's Carla. Does she have an entrance attire? No, she doesn't. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We're all right with that. We will now do personal information. Name information. Carla. There we are. Yes, copy it for everything. And surely they have Carla in here. Carly. Cap, the captain. Carl. No Carla. Carol. Have you got La? Car? La? Oh. Maybe we'll just do that. Car? La? Lorona. What is Lorona? Is a legendary figure in Mexican and Latin American folklore. She is a vengeful spirit. Okay, well she's Italian, but it is the closest we could actually get to Carla, so we'll take it. That's the water ghost. Okay, Carla is Italian, but also a Spanish water ghost. I'm sure we're all fine with that. Makes total sense, right? She is from.
Thank you for making me such a lovely attire. The Benji Putter.
Fuck's sake. Some kind of div, thank you. I love how she said that. It was beautiful. The Benji Putter. She is from Milan. I have decided. Fighting style. She is absolutely a high flyer. Let's go crazy, Carla. We're not customizing any of your stats. All good. Just need to make sure she's got the right entrance. And then we can get this fucking show on the road 2 hours in. La Llorona is a vengeful ghost in Mexican folklore who is said to roam near bodies of water, mourning her children whom she drowned in a jealous rage after discovering her husband was unfaithful to her. Bloody hell. Her accent is actually quite Naples. Is it Ben Cooper? I can't disagree with you because I don't know any better. I'm trusting you. Carla. Custom entrance. So, her. Do a template and we'll just do. The animal Baptista. Motion is, of course. Is it Speed Walker? I think it might be Speed Walker. Sea Creature. Uh-oh. It's Spanky. Oh no. Is it Milan Miracle? Is that the name of it? I can't remember what they called it. I feel like it changes every year, but if it's Milan Miracle, then that's nice and simple. There it is. Milan Miracle. Here she comes. Go on, Carla. Show us what you got. Fantastic. Here she goes. Outstanding. Oh, man. Okay, great. God, you know what sucks is that none of these wrestlers have the right victory screens. I'll have to do that off stream. I'm not going to subject you to that. But what that does mean, ending the music there, is that I think it's time to add these guys to the roster. And then we're going to crown our champions. Which is pretty bloody exciting. Universe. Continue. So we've still got a laundry list of people we need. Steven Seagull, Brian Butterfield, Fisher Price, Carla's done. Pufferfish, Sparkles, Silas the Dog Boy, Mona Wanks, Pippa Funnel, X Budden, Legs, Ben G, Michael Jugson, Bonklin, Beggy Mops, Anubis 2, the Blast Game logo, Half-Life Alex Wide, Nathan Cake, Hideo and Jeff, and EE Tim. How you want to interpret a lot of those is entirely your call. I will try and make some of those. Edit shows. Let's get our guys in there. Participants. Custom Superstars. Billy Ray Walrus. Bobby Babalooni. Carla. Not the great Carly, not you. Rules Boss. Santino Morella. Zombie Cheggers. Fuck's sake. Yes. Get him in there. EE Tim is the guy who is shit at cleaning toilets, right? Yes, apparently so. That's what he's been christened by the chat. Edit divisions. We want to get these. Edit division. This is for the women's championship. Get Carla in. Actually, no, we don't want. Carla needs to be in the tag team division. This is why we need some more women. Bobby Babalooni can be in contention for sure. Men's. Who isn't in the running? Definitely Billy. And Rules Boss? Yeah, cool. And then the Intergender Wide Championship, there it is. We can now add a few more people. Get Mr. Black in there. Zombie Cheggers. And Santino and Carla are going in a tag team. So we need to sort that out. There we go. One or more of this show's divisions do not have any superstars assigned to them, which may cause irregular matchmaking or tournaments not being available. That's fine. I think it just means that because I've got every single wrestler going after a title, it may cause problems. But I think it matters too much. I think it matters too much. Hello, nerds. Good evening to you, or good morning, or good afternoon. Hope you're having a nice day. Hope you're having a nice day. Tag teams. Now, fair warning, I have not actually set the entrances for any of the tag teams so far because I have not had the time. That is homework for me to do between now and next week's stream. And what was it? Was it Santino Morella? Was that the name we were going to go for? Hi, Pippa. Is it 2 R's? No, that doesn't look right. There we go. Team announce. The Judgment Day. Flippin' heck, what do we go with? The Legends. I don't know what to call them. The Madness? Why not? Who cares? Doesn't matter. Add member. Custom Superstars. Carla. Tag. Custom Superstars. Santino. Tag. There we are. So the blues on their outfits aren't quite the same, but, you know, it's fine. Michael Jugson's tag team should be Jugment Day. Fucking brilliant. Okay, we need to put them in contention for the tag titles now. You good, Pips? You found your little throne again? Yeah, she has. Divisions. Tag. God, so we've got 4 teams in contention for the tag titles. How exciting. There's Los Poki Hermanas are the champions. There's Los Poki Hermanos. Pamusek and Wet Boy. We've got the Mod Squad there. We've got beloved TV kids presenters. And we've also got Santino Morella. So actually 5 teams actually vying for contention, which is pretty cool. So now we're going to do the first week of BENXT. We're going to fly through this hopefully as soon as possible. I'm going to see if I can change the settings so the matches go a bit quicker. And then when we get to Backlash, we're going to basically just make it a night of champions and crown the first champion of everything. So we've got Let's Go versus Simon Miller. Gollum versus Mr. Black versus the Winkler in a triple threat match. Lord Brotovich versus James Jenkins. And in the main event is Hannah Montana taking on Commander Piss from Piss Effect. So, yeah. Weird. I have missed this. It's so silly. Intergender wrestling, automatic rivalries, injuries on. Let me turn injuries off. That's not as interesting. You know what? Actually, let's keep it on. Cash-in rate, tutorial. Okay, so I think if I'm just... Where is it? Square for gameplay options. Difficulty, easy. Weight detections, arcade. No simulation. Stamina mode. Infinite. Submission minigame. Rapid. I'm not playing any of these, so... trading blows on. Chain wrestling off. Auto reversal, blah blah blah. Subtitles, yes. Possum pins. Okay, doesn't look like that's actually going to change it much in terms of the speed that people get their finishes and stuff. So we're just going to go with it. If it's true to life, injuries on means I'll put my back out immediately. Okay, mods, are we ready to do prediction polls or prediction wagers so people can wager some channel points? Let's get gambling, everyone. Gamble responsibly. Up first, it's Les Go taking on Simon Miller. Please be excited. Entrances are on. That's all good, I think. I'm not playing. We're just watching. Now, if I had infinite time, which I don't, I would create or download a custom piece of music for every single one of these wrestlers and play it when they came to the ring. But I can't do that. I do have Brian Michael Bendis and Barbara Piss's music, though, obviously. So we can do that. Here we go. Kicking things off in the BENXT arena. I haven't tested this yet, so hopefully it works.
The WWE Universe just exploded.
They just exploded? Who's this? Is this Les Go? Oh, it's Les Go.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sana, Yemen, weighing in at 100 pounds, Lex Girl.
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost
The days, hours, and minutes. Get your predictions in now. 65% of you currently backing Simon Miller in this encounter. The big boy. Here he comes.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 200.
Decent Miller likeness, I think. I downloaded this one. Of course, his full name is in the game.
This caliber with this level of talent showing their skills. This is why
Whoever made this entrance has included every single custom bit where he slaps his head, because Simon loves to do that. So there we are. Just a little bit of time left before the cut-off. So wager those channel points. There's about 25,000 channel points wagered in this match so far. Simon Miller kicking things off big style.
Anyone in this locker room, which sometimes gets him into trouble, but is definitely
60% backing Simon Miller now as Miller hurls Les Go into the corner and continues the assault.
Staring at someone who's shown a lot of hustle to be in this spot. Whether he's studying tape or spending extra time at the PC, he expected this challenge and is ready for it.
And predictions are closed.
Here comes a stomp, perhaps.
Simon Miller
No, just a little disrespect.
dominating Les Go at the early juncture here. Lifts Les back to his feet. Simon Miller with the height advantage, but you have to imagine the weight advantage for Les Go, although Simon Miller just tossing him around with ease. And now Les Go showing some surprising flexibility here. Side Russian leg sweep, as Corey Graves just said there. Oh my goodness, the flexibility of Les Go.
Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
She's just going to block my light back there and cause issues with the green screen. Les Go here. Fucking flatliner there from Les Go. Don't think you've ever heard commentary where they're swearing quite like that before. Fucking flatliner there. Taking too long though. Simon Miller tosses him off the top there. Slams him back down, and only a 2 count there from Simon Miller.
vicious, downright savage club.
The BENXT chants have started before a single bell is rung. And here they go. Two warriors trading blows here. Oh, and it looks like Let's Go has the upper advantage. Oh, yes, Let's Go. No, now Simon Miller with the counter. Look at that big open palm strike. Another counter from Simon Miller and another huge palm strike. And a return there from Les Go. And it looks like Les Go actually got the upper hand. Les Go now with his signature into the cover on Simon Miller. Kick out from Miller. Les Go, though, with the signature. If he hits that in his finisher, we could have our first victor on BENXT. Picks him up. Is he going to go for his signature? I don't know what his signature is. Throws Simon Miller into the rope. Simon Miller coming back. Huge Hurricane Rana. Takes him down. I think that was his signature, actually. He's got his finisher now into the cover. And that's a rope break from Simon Miller. Manages to get his hand on the rope. Slow count. Ref is crooked. And another huge moonsault off the springboard there. And what can Les Go do now? Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. That is Les Go's finisher. And is that going to be the first victory of BENXT? Les Go has defeated Simon Miller in the opening match of BENXT. The underdog in the predictions. And Les Go is your debut winner in BENXT. Average, say the stars. Les fucking Go. Congratulations, those of you who backed Les Go. It's now triple threat time, a match that theoretically could actually go on for 10,000 years. Mr. Black takes on De Winkler and Gollum in a triple threat. I hope some of you haven't lost all of your channel points immediately. Every single channel point.
And here comes one of my favorites.
Here comes one of my favorites. Who we got? Oh, here he is. Predictions will be available very soon. Thank you, mods. There he is. Good. Let's go into the custom third-person cam.
Such a reckless, violent superstar.
Such a reckless, violent superstar, this one.
Careful.
Careful.
Well, guess what? They don't care what the WWE Universe thinks of them. All they care about is getting a win at all
Oh,
costs.
God. Gollum. Mr. Black. Winkler. Who will come out on top? I believe this is Mr. Black. He's got that gallus stench all over him. That green mist.
From Pennsylvania, weighing in at 232 pounds.
I've waited for a long time to beat up Gollum.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could...
Boo, a mod. Boo, mod squad. Boo.
Oh, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear
You
when
can
they
get
watch
your
this
predictions
match.
in now. Predict with channel points. Gollum cannot hurt Winkler's wearing a helmet. Very good is the title of that prediction there. Who are you backing? Mr. Black, Gollum, or Zavinkler? Zavinkler. Currently 46% of you backing Zavinkler. 31% backing Gollum. 22% backing Mr. Black. It's shifting all the time. Just about half the time remaining on the prediction. Get it in there. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Who is going to win? Wager those channel points responsibly. Now. Oh, look at the size difference. Gollum immediately locking Zavinkler up. Oh, and then just absolutely leveling Mr. Black. You know, I think Gollum's got this. I don't want to speak too soon. Oh, no, he's been killed. Zavinkler just killed him with one hit. Oh, my goodness me. Zavinkler is flying around the ring like a man, quite frankly, the size of Gollum. And then he pokes Mr. Black in the eyes, which I don't think is legal, in full view of the referee. Gollum is giving Alien from Signs. He's so small. And another flatliner, look at that, just smashing the face of Zavinkler into the canvas. And it looks like Mr. Black is going to get some... Oh my god. I thought he was going to pile drive him then, but Mr. Black shakes him off. Tosses him right off. German suplex there. Directly in front of Zavinkler, which Zavinkler must probably take pretty personally. And Winkler is there to break up the pin. Forearm to the spine. Sends Winkler. Sorry. Oh, I've got them confused. Golem's going up though. Oh my god! That was incredible. I think that's Sol Ruka's finisher. Soul Snatcher. Just a normal move for Golem. Just an everyday normal move. No big deal whatsoever. Guys, did you see Sol Ruka's finisher that she did at the NXT pay-per-view last weekend off the top rope? That was fucking mental. Is that legal? Apparently it is. Mr. Black cracking a chair over the skull of Winkler. Golem, thankfully, doesn't need to weigh in, but could have done. Golem, and again, another Soul Snatcher from Golem. I don't like saying Golem like he's playing up front for Man United. Golem! An incredible finish from Golem. Knows how to strike from distance. And he's put Manchester United ahead. Mr. Black, chair in hand again. Signature move here, and Golem gets cracked open there. Golem bleeds red blood. Confirmed. If anybody wanted some Lord of the Rings lore, Golem has red blood. It's true. Bronze Ageman. Thank you so much. It's Bronze Age Man, isn't it? Bronze Ageman. Bronze Age Man, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Appreciate you using your Prime sub here. You join us in the middle of an unbelievable contest between Winkler, Golem, and moderator Mr. Black. Wouldn't hear that often if he played for United. Fair. But Manchester... Alright, sorry I said Manchester United, guys. You would be reacting exactly the same if I picked literally any other football team. Mr. Black, heavy offense there, dropping the big German. And now turns his attention to Golem. Flips him around the front, lifts him up. What's he doing? He's going to toss that little freak right over the... Oh no, just snake eyes, face first. And he decides that's enough. He's going to go for the pin off that. Good thing Golem managed to kick out, because the Winkler is so big and so slow. Powerful, but so big and so slow that he couldn't probably get into the ring in order to break that up in time. And Golem now choking the life out of Mr. Black. He has experience of that, and fucking hell, the Winkler, calm down. Oh, that is embarrassing. Doesn't quite have the distance to cover the ring necessary to crush the ribcage of Golem. Mr. Black now going absolutely mental with a kendo stick. There are 2 kendo sticks in that ring and a sledgehammer. 3 kendo sticks. Mr. Black's looking to do something cool. Winkler is also climbing up to the top rope, but decides, you know what? I'm going to get kicked in the face by Mr. Black, who manages to take out both competitors. Impressive. Mr. Black now has his signature. Who is he going to target? It looks like he's going to try and take out the bigger man first. This could be his signature here. It is. He has his finisher into the cover. Can Golem break it up in time? Golem is stirring. Is he going to... Oh, a kick out at 1. A kick out at 1 from the Winkler. Unbelievable. Golem now flying like a little freak. What's he doing? Unreal. The athleticism of Golem. Very impressive indeed. Winkler now hoisting up Golem, throwing him onto the ropes. A lot of that going on for Golem today. Mr. Black taking the time to pose on the outside. Probably not the best time to do that, really. I should say Golem also has his signature. But really, Mr. Black just needs to hit his finisher on someone while the other is out of the ring. And it's probably his. Why didn't Golem simply hit Frodo and Sam with a picture-perfect moonsault? That's a good question. The books would have been over a lot faster if he had. What is Golem doing now? Oh my god, he's so quick. That was Golem's signature. He goes into the cover. Mr. Black is absolutely ate shit. Can he break up to... Oh my god, Golem has pinned the Winkler. Mr. Black was trying to be too fancy. He got up on the top rope, did a massive splash that missed everyone, and Golem has beaten Winkler and Mr. Black. What an incredible debut from Golem there. Very good, say the critics. Very, very good. That's my GOAT, in brackets, Golem of all time. Yeah, if you want to start tagging Mr. Black in the chat and tell him that he cost you channel points, then by all means, he is there. He was the only real competitor in this match, and he let you down Gollum wins. Lol. Gollum can pin Winkle as wearing a helmet. It's confirmed. And now another member of the mod squad is in action. Lord Brotovich takes on James Jenkins in rival action. Up next. I think there were also some rival shenanigans, like a cutscene that's going to play out before or after. I've skipped it, though, because I don't want to see it. Predictions will be available soon. Lord Brotovich versus James Jenkins, 1-on-1. Up next on BENXT.
Things are about to get good.
Boo! Mod, boo! Boo! Bronze Ageman, if you want to find Jimmy Jenks on Twitch, he is on my suggested channels on this page. If you go to the homepage, he's also at Jenks, JENX _gaming _. I think that's his handle. Do go give him a follow. LB there, looking stylish. Looking stylish, looking good. He's but who's going to win? Shout out was given to Jenks Gaming. How did you do that?
Let's go James Jenkins.
Let's go James Jenkins. Melo Dino, thank you so much for the blips there. And here he is. Was that Groovy Holmes? Is that what his nickname is? Jimmy Jenks here. Oh, yeah, he's bonking the ring just to make sure it's safe. Give it another couple of hits, James, just to be secure. There we go. Perfect. Right. I think somewhere under that stack of stuff, Hype Train and please go and follow James Jenkins stuff, is where you can get your predictions in. Who's going to win, Lord Brotovich or James Jenkins? Get your subscriptions in now. Subscriptions. Get your predictions in now. I've got you.
Across the way is a man who's rededicated his focus. Someone who's been spending extra time training and scouting for his competition.
Yeah, you know, there was a little squeal. No, was that it? Was that it?
Oh no, trapping the arm.
Oh, very quiet. Very quiet squeaks.
You want to control the tempo, you want to
sit in your
dictate
throne
the
down
pace.
there.
That right there is how you do it.
Uh-oh. Right to the knee. Hammer it away.
What is happening? Okay, Lord Brotovich is seemingly absolutely taking the fight to James Jenkins so far. Doesn't look like LB has actually been hit as yet. Oh my goodness, James Jenkins leveled there with a huge kick from Lord Brotovich. I thought you were meant to be his mod, Lord Brotovich. This is awful. James Jenkins though with a vital counter. Sends Lord Brotovich tumbling to the outside. And James Jenkins with the flying elbow to the outside. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. James now measuring up his man and a knee strike to the face of Lord Brotovich. And then drops an elbow as well on the outside, no less. I believe he has still a count of 10 to get back in the ring, so he needs to hurry up here. Oh, look at the power here. Look at the power. Just slamming the face of Lord Brotovich into the ground on the outside. It'd be a good decision to get him back in the ring now, and he does so. Here we go. Action. Back inside the ring. James Jenkins going up top again. What's he doing here? Beckons Lord Brotovich to his feet. For some reason he obliges. And now, oh, the double axe handle. Devastating. And up again. Beckons LB to his feet. And what's he going to do? Oh, the flying shoulder tackle now. Come sit in your chair. LB, though, firing back into it. Somehow has his finisher, actually. James plants Lord Brotovich. Does a little taunt. And look at this. Just a deadlift powerbomb to LB. Climbs the corner rope. And, oh no, completely misses. LB now perhaps calling for his finisher. I think he's going for it. Oh, just knocks him out. Absolutely knocks him out. Is this enough? Is this going to be enough? Oh, and James Jenkins kicks out at 2. I have to use his full name every time. James Jenkins kicks out at 2. LB, though, not done. beckons James Jenkins back to his feet. And a huge springboard miss. No, LB. Oh, that's awful timing. James Jenkins awakens from his stupor and turns around to find LB just on the floor. And now James back in control. Stamping on the elbow. Dissecting Lord Brotovich. James Jenkins loves to go up high. Loves to get the high-flying maneuvers in. Up he goes. And what's he going to do now? Another double axe handle. Another shoulder tackle there. Huge. LB looking in rough shape. Goes into the cover. Not a finisher, not a signature. LB kicks out at 1. Not good enough. LB needs a bit more damage done to him before he's going to go down for the count. James, though, has a signature and a finisher stored. If he hits even one of those, he's probably won the match. If he hits all 3, he's going to win emphatically. Let's see what James can do here. Into some sort of suplex. What's this? Is it a jackhammer? What's he doing? A delayed vertical suplex showing off the power of the Jenkins. Look at that. Just showing off now. And now what's he going to go for? Is he going to go for the cover? He's just hoisting him up. Oh my goodness me. That was his signature. Is he just going to go for the cover? Nope, he's dragging him into the ring just to be safe. Get him away from the rope so he can't get a rope break here. Very sensible from James Jenkins. He's thought it through. That is surely enough. And James Jenkins has beaten Lord Brotovich. We have a cutscene though. These two do not like each other. LB. Uh-oh.
Some celebration.
Oh no, Trowling Badgers here.
So to speak.
This is very interesting.
Oh, is there some fissures, some cracks forming in the mod squad there? Oh dear. Maybe the mod squad is starting to fall apart at the seams. It's literally show 1 and the mod squad are seemingly having trouble showing unity here. Ironic slow clap from Trowling Badger to Lord Brotovich after that match. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. We now move on to the main event, which is Hannah Montana taking on Commander Piss, not to be confused with Barbara Piss, from Piss Effect. My stream's on a Friday. I'm excited for you to see their see Barbara's entrance attire. That, of course, is the stuff she wears around the... hi, Pippa. That's the stuff she wears around the ship, the Normandy. But her entrance attire is her battle armor. Congratulations for those of you who backed James Jenkins in that match. We now move on to the main event. Predictions will be going live shortly. Who is going to win? Hannah Montana or Commander Piss? Right, Pips? Oh, we don't even get to see their entrance. No! Oh, no! Hannah Montana has taken down the referee, and Commander Piss is going to try and take advantage. I mean, they could get a weapon in the ring, but it looks like they're just going to start beating each other up. Commander Piss there wearing her evening wear for some reason. Kind of gutted that you don't get to see her entrance armor, but maybe we can rectify that in the championship match, which will take place at the pay-per-view. The NXT, the BENXT pay-per-view that's coming up next after this show. Barbara, much bigger, much stronger. Wants to try and make an example of Hannah Montana in the main event of the debut episode of BENXT. And that is a counter. A vital counter from Hannah Montana, but Barbara Piss straight back on the offensive, using her height advantage to just slam Hannah Montana into the mat. I put everything I've got against Babs. It's how I won big at TJ. Predictions are now live. Currently, oh, huge shoulder tackle. She's clearly been watching James Jenkins in action. 68% of you backing Commander Piss in this match. Hannah Commander is the name of this prediction. Commander Piss showering Hannah Montana with boots there, and another one on the outside now. No reprieve for Hannah Montana, who rolled to the outside to try and escape the onslaught of Commander Piss. Oh, who just decks her with a huge right hand. Commander Piss slings Hannah Montana across the outside area. Favexus, or Favexus, Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Really appreciate it. That's so kind of you. Welcome to the thickness. Just Dave TM, Sean Ornigans, Straight Edge 47, Asef, and Ultima. Welcome to the thickness. Thank you so much, Favexus. That's really, really kind of you. Appreciate it. Hannah Montana now taking control, dragging Commander Piss by the hair. Tosses her back in the ring. The Commander. It's me, Blake Thomas. Blake, thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. Appreciate it. Hannah going up high. Barbara not looking so good right now. Stuck on the floor. Drops the forearm on Commander Piss. And now goes to work on the lower back. And the stomach. Just wrenching the large arm of Commander Piss back there. What's she going to do? Working on the digits. Oh, and then the double knees to the back of Commander Piss. That is going to leave a mark. And then the moonsault as well, the springboard moonsault. Hannah Montana has her signature. Commander Piss is in trouble here. What is Hannah Montana going to do? Throws Commander Piss. Oh, misses with the Superman punch. I have a feeling that was her signature. And Commander Piss lands a hellacious forearm of her own. Hoists up Hannah and the massive running power slam into the cover. Surely that's not enough, and Hannah kicks out at 1. Kicks out at 1. Boring Loner, see you later. Thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely rest of your day. A show of power here from Commander Piss, hoisting Hannah Montana into the air, deadlift style, and then dumping her to the ground. Commander Piss very close to her signature. Goes for the cover though, bit optimistic I think. Oh, but she's got the leverage. She put her feet on the ropes. Still a kick out at 1. Hannah though could turn this around in an instant if she's able to hit her signature. Commander ducks down. And then power slam. Scoop power slam there from the Commander. Where's the Commander going? Big run up. And oh, look at that. Just wrenching the neck. And the Commander is just 1 move away from getting a signature of her own. And she has it. Here's the Commander. What's she going for? Goes up top. Oh, she's gone from the Sparkle Splash. That is beautiful. A perfectly executed Sparkle Splash from Commander Piss. But she's not done yet. It looks like she's going for a finisher, maybe. What's she going for? Oh no, she's just hoisted her up. She's just dumping Hannah Montana down. That wasn't even her finisher. She's just showing off now. What's she going to go for? Huge fall-away slam. Again, still not her finisher. I have a feeling that the Commander could have won this match a minute ago. And maybe this will be her downfall. The hubris of Commander Piss shining through. And now Hannah Montana, the momentum potentially swinging back her way. Huge uppercut to the back of Commander Piss on the outside.
Crushing the hamstring.
Knee to the hamstring of Commander Piss. Commander is going renegade. I went to school with hubris. No, you didn't, Mr. Black. You lost a match to Gollum. You lost a match to Gollum, Mr. Black. But if you did go to school with hubris, please tell him that we're all thinking of him. Sparkle Splash is Babs' move. The Commander does the Shooting Star Piss. That's fair. That is fair. Oh, fucking hell. Is she going to win by count out? Oh, my God. Commander, get back in. Commander, you've got until the count of 10. Oh, and she makes it. She makes it just in time, but waiting there is Hannah Montana. Barbara, though, with a counter. Commander there with a counter. She can put this away at any moment. She has a finisher stored, but a huge spinning Uranagi. And what is the Commander doing? Maybe looking for the wet nap here. Not the wet nap, sorry. The Normandy nap. No, she's not looking to do that. What's she doing? What's she looking to do? Okay, just a shoulder tackle again. The Commander, not really sure what she's doing here. But she... Oh my God, look at that. Look at that power. I have a feeling that the Commander could probably win this match at any moment, but for some reason it's just not. I don't really know what she's doing right now. Again, she goes for that powerbomb maneuver. But she's opening herself up to a counter. And Hannah Montana does counter. And Hannah Montana has her finisher. And we've got several takedowns in a row here. Look at that. Trips up Barbara. I mean, the Commander. And into the cover. I don't know if that's going to do it, but hey, it's worth a try. Kick out of 2 from Commander Piss there. Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful maneuver. Hannah Montana now has her signature and a finisher. Commander Piss has her signature and a finisher. Who is going to hit theirs first? Hannah running into the corner. Elbows. Throws her down. What's she going to do now? Hannah Montana could rock the universe here by taking down Commander Piss, and that is her signature. That could be it. Commander Piss is busted open into the cover. Oh, and a kick out at 2 3/4 by Commander Piss. She is just hanging in this thing. She could have won it ages ago, but she's not done it. Hannah Montana does have her finisher. Oh, the referee got in the way there, but she still eats a kick. Hannah Montana connects with her finisher. I think she's about to upset the entire universe. Hannah Montana has beaten Commander Piss in the main event of BENXT. What a massive upset. Whoever it was that bet big against Barbara has come off crazy style there. Unbelievable. Party in the USA. Hannah Montana beats Commander Piss. God, look at the lacerations on her tummy as well. Jesus. Unbelievable. What a main event. Hannah Montana upsetting the Commander. A fantastic debut episode of BENXT there. And we are not done yet. Because we are moving on to BENXT Backlash France. I'm just going to look at the matches it's generated for us. We're not going to do any of these. Triple threat for the BENXT Men's Championship. Brian Michael Bendis, Billy Ray Walrus, Rules Boss. The Wide Championship between Zombie Cheggers and Emma the Bear. Oh no, guys, you're meant to be tag team partners. Trowling Badger versus Lord Brotovich in a no-holds-barred match. Dave Benson Phillips and Neil Buchanan taking on Daronk and Judas for the BENXT Tag Team Championships. A 6-superstar tag team, Pau Musek, Wetboy and Lesgo versus Carla Santina Morella and Gollum. A rematch, Hannah Montana versus Commander Piss. And in the main event, Bobby Babaluni versus Barbara Piss. Wow. I think maybe we should leave a couple of those, but we will redo all of the championship matches. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna do battle royals for the championships. We'll do a 5-way. Yeah, maybe a 6-way. I can't remember how many challenges there are for each title. Is that right? If I press continue, is it going to let me? Title match. Okay, there we go. Right, title match is on. So we need to add... In fact, you know what? I'm going to back up first. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. We're going to back out. We're going to look at who is actually eligible to challenge for each title, so I can remember and keep track of it. Edit shows. There we go. Let's look at the divisions. So that will have to be a 5-way, if such a thing is possible. Take a picture of that. There we go. And then men's, that can be a bit more chaotic. That is a huge contendership there for that title. And then the tag there. Cool. Right. We're good. Let's do this thing. So, first up, the Women's World Championship. No, don't edit it. We're done with that. Backlash. Edit matches. So we're going to edit this one. Customize match. It will be a battle royal Ben, I'm working on a less haunting Cheggers if you want to sub him out for now. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. So this is a 5-way. And this will be... It's for a championship. No. Oh, God. How do I change him? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we want custom superstars. And in this one, it's Barbara Pierce as champion. We want to edit this guy. And that's going to be custom superstars. We've got Bobby Babalooni in here as well. Yep, confirm. And then, no. We want Ann Horse, Grimace, and Pippa the Cat are all up for this championship. Ann Horse. Grimace. There we are. Yeah. And... Pippa the Cat. There we are. So that is that. Confirm. Select championship. It's going to be the BENXT Women's Championship. Good. That's that match. Then we need to customize this one because on this guy, we've got so many contenders for this championship. It's ridiculous. So we need to... I need to change the match, actually, don't I? That's what I need to do. Customize match. There we go. So that's also a battle royal. So if you're unfamiliar, it's if you get thrown over the top rope, you are eliminated. There are a lot of contenders for this championship. I think Zombie Cheggers is actually one of them. Let's just double check. Zombie Cheggers is actually the number 1 contender, I believe. Gollum, James Jenkins, let's go. A lot of people, actually. So let's get them in here. Custom superstars. I think Cannon Appleboy is also a contender. Again, what a fucking sentence. Gollum. Yeah, great debut victory there. James Jenkins. Get in there, James. Yeah, confirm. Let's go. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. There we go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Lovely. And who else do we want? We can put Chavo in. Yeah, stick Chavo in there. Chavo will be the 8th person in this match. Chavo Guerrero Jr. Cool. Confirm. Save. Is that for the championship? That's not for the championship. For fuck's sake. Customize participants. Title match on. Select championship. The wide championship. Oh god, did I not put Emma the Bear in there? Oh god, no, Emma the Bear isn't there. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Right, we'll leave that match because these two apparently need to beat the shit out of each other. We need to customize this guy. Customize participants. Participants. No. In fact, what can we actually... Can we do a multi-tag match? Customize match. Maybe we do a battle royal. Oh, can we actually? I wonder what we could do to have multiple tag teams in. We could do a battle royal and have one person from each team in it. That could be the way to go. And we've got... Let's see, how many tag teams? 5? 5 tag teams. Gauntlet? No, that'd go on for ages. It's doable, but it would take ages. So I'm going to go with Battle Royal as well. We'll make it a 5-way. We'll have one person from each team in there, just like COVID times. Duronk represent... You know what? I'm going to make this Judas. Judas representing Los Poki Hermanas. We've got Dave Benson Phillips representing Beloved TV Children's Presenters. We can have... Where is he? Wet Boy. Wet Boy there representing Los Poki Hermanos. We also need Carla. Oh, and Lord Brotovich and Trailing Badger, you guys are having a fight, so maybe I'll have to get rid of your match, actually, because you guys need to be on the same page for this. For goodness sake, can you hold it together just for 1 week? Kala. And Trailing Badger has not had a match yet, so Trailing Badger is in this match. Title match. Can I make it for the tag title? No, I can't. Okay, we will make this not a championship match. We will just award the championship to the winner of this match. And then we can get rid of that. Get rid of that guy. And then we need to... We've already got... Yeah, we already got that one. Have we got the men's? We don't have a men's match, do we? So... Can I move this? I can't actually move it along, can I? Because I sort of want to get through the championship matches as a priority. Customized match. This will be another Battle Royal. And this is... How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we do 7? We can do 6. That's fine. We'll do 6. It's a title match. And you, Bobby, you're already in a match. Don't get greedy. This is Billy Ray Walrus. Confirmed. Not Barbara Pierce. Rules boss Danny DeVito, Dick Mychenko. And Brian Michael Bendis. Danny DeVito. Dick Mychenko. Rules boss. And Simon Miller. Rules boss. And Simon. Simon. There we go. Select championship. That's the guy. Okay. Here we go. We are ready to rock and roll, I believe. This is the current card. But for some reason, these two are having a fight in the middle of it. We may not get through all the championship matches tonight, but we will certainly start to crown... we'll hopefully crown at least 2 champions. The BENXT Women's Champion and the BENXT Wide Champion. I've just realised there are only 2 women in that match. We really need to fill out the female roster. Okay. That's saved. This is your match for the night. First up, a 5-superstar Battle Royal over-the-top rope match for the BENXT Women's Championship. Grimace, Babalooni, Horse, Piss, and The Cat. Here we go. We're doing it. Welcome to BENXT Backsplash. Ooh, predictions hopefully will be live soon. We've got a lot of competitors in some of these. I'm not sure the predictions will actually allow that many outcomes, but we will find out.
The following contest is a 5-woman battle royal and is for the
BENXT.
Women's Championship.
Oh, yes. Who's out first? It's that same generic video that most of them have. It's Grimace! It's fucking Grimace!
The challenger from Mount Olympus,
Grim Ace out first. Got a tail for some reason, not really sure why. Here is Grim Ace. And their opponent. The predictions are now live.
And introducing the challenger from Florida, Magical Bobby Houlet.
Magic Bobby Houlet. She's got the balloons there. The inflatable balloons. Very Bobby. And next up, it is, of course, naturally, as soon as I'm vamping for time, it is, of course, here they come. It is, of course, Ann Horse.
From Kentucky,
And the Horseman. Here she comes. She's wearing sort of a slightly upsetting skin-tight outfit, but it's fine. It's a horse. And we're okay with that.
And introducing the champion from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, the NXT Women's Champion, Funky Gal Barbara Pierce.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one. Guys.
Funky gal, Barbara Pierce. Here she is. Dun, 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 dun. Here, defending a title that technically isn't hers, we just had to have a default champion. And the final participant in this match, Pippa. Pippa, you're up. She's so quick. It's Piper the Cat. Here she comes. Jesus. Okay. Hope you got your predictions in. The Battle Royal begins now for that beautiful BENXT Women's Championship. Who is going to win? We crown our champion now. Jesus, this is going to be all over the place. I'm just going to watch it for a bit. Let's just take in the sights together.
We might just miss a few big hits here and there. That's how chaotic these kind of matches get.
Go on, Pippa. Uh-oh. Grimace has a bit of a height advantage over Pippa. Oh, no. Grimace taking it to Pippa there. Oh, and a huge stomp. It looks like Bobby Babyloni is trying to eliminate Ann Horse immediately. Ooh, but Ann Horse clings on. Grimace dominating those two in the corner there. Really, Pippa and Barbara Pierce should team up to take down Grimace. Grimace with a big counter. Pippa again trying to take down Grimace. Grimace, fucking massive though. Difficult to take down Grimace. A chop from Barbara Pierce just bounces off the titanium chest of Grimace, who then takes down Barbara. Oh, and drops a huge elbow on Bobby Babyloni in the background. Ann Horse, we've got animal on animal violence as Pippa gets taken down by the horse. Grimace tossing the horse around the ring, and Barbara still not able to take down Grimace. You don't often see that with Barbara Pierce, unable to take down a competitor. But in fact, no one's really taking down Grimace, but Pippa now taking the fight to Grimace. For some reason, though, Ann Horse decides that's absolutely not allowed and slams Pippa into the canvas. Please nerf Grimace. Grimace with the back elbow takes down Barbara Pierce. This is for the BENXT Women's Championship, lest we forget. Oh, and a DDT from Bobby Babyloni to Pippa the Cat. Oh, and a counter there. Timely counter from Bobby Babyloni. Managing to hop down from the shoulders of Barbara Pierce, who is being dragged over to the ropes, and the camera has cut. Oh, what's Grimace doing? Grimace, no! Oh, God! The horse is dead, and we've got Pippa and Bobby Babyloni teaming up to try and take down Barbara Pierce. This is not looking good. Ooh, but Barbara holds on. Barbara just holds on and is able to fight out of there. Grimace now doing something awful to the horse in the corner. It looks like we're going for a superplex, which is a very silly move to do in an over-the-top rope battle royal. Anyone could sort of just push you over the top rope at that point. Grimace again towering over everyone in this match. Oh, and Bobby Babyloni looks absolutely terrified and is sent face first into the canvas. The horse now hoisting Barbara over to the ropes, trying to throw her out. Will be a big move to get Barbara out. I think very tactically wise maneuver. Pippa though, not really sure. Oh, and Bobby Babyloni is gone. We have our first elimination. Bobby Babyloni has been eliminated from the BENXT Women's Championship here. Oh, and the electric chair there from Barbara Pierce to Ann Horse. And now it gets a little simpler, as we have even numbers and the competitors can pair off. Pippa able to fight off that elimination so far. Grimace trying to kick her out, but Pippa is able to roll back into the ring. Oh, and a huge thundering crossbody from Grimace there to Ann Horse. Again, we have splintered off into pairs here. Pippa, very nimble, very quick, trying to take Barbara Piss out. Oh my god, and Pippa the Cat has eliminated Barbara Piss. Barbara Piss, despite being the incumbent champion, has lost the championship. We are down to 3. It's Ann Horse, Pippa the Cat, and Grimace. They're the only ones left standing in this battle royal. Pippa, Horse, Grimace. Who is going to walk out of this match with the BENXT Women's Championship? Grimace would be the odds-on favourite as the heavyweight in this match. And a counter from Horse. Takes down Grimace. Really, the two animals should be teaming up here, but Anna Horse just boots Pippa in the face. And now goes knee first into the chest of Pippa, who leaps back to her feet and decides, you know what, that's not good enough. You get over there, and I'm going to run in, send a huge European uppercut, throw you out the corner. And now what's Pippa going to do? Takes her down, floats over, sort of, I don't really know what she's doing there. Perhaps a form of humiliation with a massive slap to the back of the head of the Horse. And now we have Pippa versus Grimace. There's not much Pippa can do to Grimace, but my god, is she going to try? Is Grimace also not an animal? I mean, I don't know what Grimace is. I think Grimace is made of chicken nuggets, but I have no idea. I don't know I don't know of the biology of Grimace, really. Oh no! Pippa the Cat is gone! Pippa is gone! We are down to Grimace and Ann Horse. Who will be your women's champion? Ann Horse going up top. Oh, the double stomp to Grimace. Is this Horse's opportunity to become a champion? Throws Grimace over the top rope. Just needs to knock her off. Can Horse eliminate Grimace here? This is Horse's fight to lose. We're not privy to the progress bar because we don't have the same HUD, because we're not playing. But Grimace able to power back in, but a huge kick from Ann Horse takes down Grimace. And now Ann Horse is back in control, marches Grimace back over to the ropes. Is the Horse going to win this? Goes for the leg. Hoisting up Grimace, desperately trying to dump Grimace over the top. Can the Horse get the victory here? Looks like Grimace is fighting back in, and no, that is not going to happen. Grimace just too big, and Ann Horse is taken down. Big right hands from Grimace here, who has enough time to pose. Obviously feeling very confident. Grimace with Ann Horse on her shoulders. Dumps her snout first. Oh my goodness, and then the powerbomb as well. Grimace really a display of dominance here in this battle royal. And what is she going to do now? Elbow to the thigh of Ann Horse. Can't gallop if your legs don't work. Tosses Ann Horse into the ropes, and a huge boss man slam there. Grimace has it her finisher, and I think she's going to do it. And I think that might be all she wrote for Ann Horse. Oh, it's just elementary now. Grimace just needs to throw Ann Horse over the top rope, and there can't be much more to it than that.
So much energy is focused on keeping her down now.
And it's as simple as that. Grimace with a dominating display. And we have a new, or a debut, BENXT Women's Champion. Congratulations to Grimace. Get some screenshots of Grimace there as the debut champion. Congratulations to Grimace. Can't fault that. You cannot fault that. A powerful performance there. Grimace never blinks. Grimace is the new first Women's BENXT champion. Congratulations those of you who backed Grimace with your channel points. There is debate over what Grimace is. Whether he is a taste bud, a milkshake, or just your favourite purple blob. The best part about Grimace is that he means different things to different people, a McDonald's spokesperson said. Whatever he is, we're just proud our bestie makes people happy. Oh. Just too thick for the other competitors. Well, there we are, everybody. Grimace is your debut champion. Now, unfortunately, I need to have my tea. So we're going to call it quits there for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this evening as much as I have. It's been great fun. Just a reminder, if you would like to create a wrestler for next week's BENXT, we need Steven Seagull, Brian Butterfield, Fisher Price Carr, Puffer Fish, Sparkles, Silas the Dog Boy, Mona Wanks, Pippa Funnel, Eggs Budden, Legs, Ben G, Michael Jugson, Bonklin, Beggy Mops, Anubis 2, The Blast Games logo, Half-Life Alex Wide, Nathan Cake, Hideo Kojima and Jeff Keighley, and EE Tim. Now, I'll check in on the community's progress next week before the stream, and I'll try and make a couple myself as well. But if you want to, please upload with the hashtag BENXT. And we will resume next time, where we are going to crown our first BENXT wide champion. Cheggers, Guerrero, Appleboy, Gollum, Jenkins, Montana, Go, and The Bear vie for the wide championship. And that's what we do. Well, that's what they'll be doing next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate you all. Reminder that tomorrow I'll be streaming from 11, where I'll be playing some Demon's Souls. I've had no time to grind for some Healing Grass, but we'll do our very best, won't we? And we'll be going straight from that. I will be raiding the Worst Games Ever Twitch channel right at the end, and we'll be doing some Resident Evil 6, Peter and I. So tune in for a bumper double bill. Until then, thank you so much. I'm just going to see, is Kieran still live? Kieran is still live. We're going to raid Kieran, send some love his way. Editor Kieran edited the phenomenal GTA video that went out last week. Fuzz Live Beer, have I got that right? Yes, I have. There we go. So if you're in the position to do so, please join the raid and we'll go over. Send Kieran some love. But thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your evening, I suppose. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, everyone.